and I'm recording. So this whole setup has been an absolute crapshoot so far today. We have no music because I downloaded the program and update, and now I'm sad. But cool beans. Okay, so where we left off. Who did we leave off with that we want to visit first? Should I have you guys roll initiative to see where we pick up?
Sure.
Or should I just choose?
Sure.
Well, here, I'll do it since Evan.
Wait.
Same thing, yeah.
We're gonna wait for 11 for Samson, and Feltith we're gonna wait because Feltith is not present.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna check in with Carrick first because he has been gone the longest. Carrick, where we last saw you, you were how do I want to say? You guys got back from your altercation with Black Snake, and you set up, or did you go back?
He was in his room.
Did I just send you to your room, or is the last time you played when you fought Black Snake? Is that the last time you played? You're muted.
So no, last time I played, I believe we were in a giant dungeon, and everyone was fighting all these angelic statue type things that were killing them slowly, while I was picking the wrong sword. Slash right sword. And then I came back, and then the sword was like, good God, do I have to do everything? Killed everybody, and then that's where I'm at.
Okay, so after that, you did go help. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning at that time, but you did go help kill Stamson Wild, Black Snake. That was the end of the cabinet episode. So, from there, you actually couldn't get out of Black Snake's hideout because the tunnel was collapsed behind you, and your gate stones didn't work, so you guys had to dig your way out of there, and you went back to your house in the town of Honeywood, and you decided, you know what, it's been a long day, I'm going to go hang out in my room, and that's where you've been since, what's the date then? Let me, hold on. I got to open up one more tab. The last time that you as Carrick were doing anything was the 24th day of the 9th month. It's currently the 17th day of the 10th month. So
I've been sleeping a while.
I sent you to your room, but do you want to accomplish anything in Honeywood in that point? Over that time frame, Win-Win is stuck around because he's trying to find out where Zai went, and everybody else left to relocate to north of Colfax in the mountains, and have been working on a home there. That's all you would know.
Yeah, I mean, aside from, the obvious, after I woke up, I was, studying the sword, trying to figure out, I guess essentially talking to it, figuring out what its true intentions were, what it wanted me to do, where it wanted me to go, how my friends tied into it, and things like that. And at this point, just kind of perusing local shops and looking for potions and updating equipment and things like that. So just standard everyday life stuff.
Okay.
In D&D, I guess.
Do you want to have any conversations with your newfound patron at this time?
Every time.
Yes, Pete. He was locked in his room talking to his sword. I don't know what's so dirty about that.
I'm going to play with it a little bit. Anyway,
It's like the text all over again.
You're fully attuned to your sword now, by the way. I mean, you're attuned.
You know every inch of that sword.
Okay. Well, there was going to be a chance that we were going to have some talks, but yeah, I think we're good.
You're pretty good? Nothing you want to roleplay out or ask? Okay. So, after this time frame, if you want to buy some potions, you can go ahead and pay market price for them and deduct the gold. There will be potions available and made as far as health potions go if you want to add that stuff to your inventory. Seth is still around. His shop is there. Samson hung around a little bit, but he took off as well. And you've been away from the party for about a month, and you haven't heard from almost a month, and you haven't heard from him. Would you like to bamf to them and see what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, I've been gone for long enough that it was just like, you know what, maybe I should pop over and see where everyone's at, doing what. So I would use my gate stone and cruise on over.
Okay, so you activate your gate stone and you feel the familiar feeling of fading out of existence, and you fade back in a what appears to be underground room. And we'll see if that map is still loaded after the program updated. You go into a underground room. Am I alone? Do I have to rebuild all of my maps? We'll find out. I might cry. And in the center of the room, there is the large gate stone on a pedestal in the middle. And there's a series of hallways. Nobody's in this room currently. Behind you, you do see what appears to be Rhino, who you've seen before. He's kind of guarding what looks to be the exit hallway. And directly to the left of Rhino, on the opposite side of the exit hallway, you see a set of doors.
And a tried, man.
And at this would be where Wilfred is currently. And Wilfred, in the time that's passed since we last visited with you, which has been several weeks in game, you were last seen on the 10th day of the 10th month. So 7 days ago, about a week. And you built your room underneath. You helped put together some furniture that was purchased by Samson. And you did carry a...
Was it IKEA?
It was not. It wasn't even Fantasy Costco.
Oh, come on.
I don't remember where he said it, where he bought it.
Where you buy chairs and tables.
Yeah, a general store of sorts. And I'll take a decent sized chunk.
Like that?
Yep, sure. Cut it into bite-sized pieces for me though, because it's hard. I'm talking 90% of the time. Do you want me to? Come on.
That might be slightly underdone. You'll be fine.
I'll be fine. It's beef or venison.
Mostly.
And at one point,
Definitely underdone.
4 days ago, you picked up Broadleaf appeared naked except for in his armor, and you dressed him.
Wilfred found me.
Well, no, Samson found you and brought you there, and then you dressed him because nobody else wanted to. And while you're dressing him, 11-4 was very interested in something on the midsection of Broadleaf, and you told him it was a unit. And you carried Broadleaf to his bed, and that is where you left him. And so the last 4 days you've been checking in on Broadleaf, working on stuff down in your workshop, and as you're coming out of your workshop one afternoon, or about noon on the 17th day of the 10th month, you see Carrick has appeared.
That was a lot of information.
Yep.
You gonna tell him we dug into his room?
Yeah,
A lot of stuff happened.
Something on his midsection, and I told 11-4 it was a unit.
Well, his lower abdomen. When he was naked.
Yep.
Yep.
Understanding now.
It's his belly button.
What does this button do? It's a flip.
Well,
What does this lever do?
You gotta flip that switch down.
Switch it down if it goes up. There's something wrong.
Well,
A belly button.
he's 60 years old now, so.
Switch it down if it goes up to something wrong.
I found some music. I have 4 of the themes that Evan made, so that's just gonna rotate through because that's all I have right now.
Sounds like the Minecraft
I
music.
was gonna say,
Yeah.
sounds
This is Wilfred playing.
Yep.
So, Wilfred and Carrick, you guys find yourself in this underground. Well, Wilfred knows the place, and Carrick, you have arrived.
Your destination is on the
That was
everywhere.
the loudest thing in the world.
Yeah, but the mic's over there.
Any
So I have run into Narrowleaf or Wilfred.
Wilfred. Narrowleaf has been dead for a long time. It'd be very disturbing to run
Alright,
into Narrowleaf.
not Narrowleaf. I'm sorry, not Narrowleaf.
You were cremated. Where'd you come from?
Keaton, whatever.
Pile of ashes floating around the room.
Did you tell him about his chest?
Wilfred, what is this place? What's going on? I've been out of the loop for a little while.
Garrick, how nice to see you again. This is our new home. We've constructed it recently. Thank you very much for the assistance with it. It was not easy work, but I'm a robot, so I don't really care. This is the place. We got stuff over there and some other stuff over there. That's my corner and that's Rhino's corner. And that's about it. Oh, 11-4 sleeps in the wall over there. Well, sleeps, you know how us Warforged are.
Indeed. So this is just an extensive hallway of doors where people just are. Is there a living space or is this just a hallway? Because I mean,
I'm
pretty
trying
long
to show
hallway.
it to you, but I don't think I can.
Well, I mean, living is it's a very derogative word. It can be taken in many different ways. Spaces, forms, beings.
is there a great hall?
Can you live? I mean, I wouldn't call it great, but it's a hall. There's a lot of hallways, actually.
Thank you, Wilfred. Can you bring me to someone who is alive?
I am living right in front of you. I am offended by your words.
Thank you, Wilfred. And I do a little tink tink right on his chest and walk by. And I just start checking doors.
Okay. Yeah. So my map disappeared completely. So all I have is
Oh,
rooms, or all I have is your guys' individual tokens that were on the map. Everything else is black. So I have no idea what's going on, and I can't do anything.
Is
Way
it
to
on
go.
a different layer?
Way to go.
Garrick is blind because he was talking to his sword for so long.
Okay, so you're in this square room, and you see to your... If you're facing north, that would be the direction that the door to the outside is. And then to your right, you see a hallway that goes off, and if you go look in there, and it appears to be Stamson's room. Going down that hall... Or Samson's room, going down that hallway.
You're looking at the messages,
Not
aren't you?
I
Stamson.
was like, Stamson's room?
And then you come out of there and you go down. There's a hallway leading to the south, right along the eastern side of the room, and that hallway leads to a room that you take to be Toxins on the east side, and then straight south is Broadleaf.
Great question.
Then in Broadleaf's room, you see him passed out on his bed, dressed in clothes that are not his own,
Sleeping tablets.
and very much tired, apparently. Snoring loudly. Still old man Broadleaf. He never got himself fixed after being oldified. So he actually has no hair on his body.
He is
I don't think I would notice that if he's clothed.
You would notice he doesn't have a beard or any hair on his head.
Or eyebrows.
Broadleaf is bald. And smells vaguely of scorch. Broadleaf. Too many names.
Giving him a rough time tonight.
Yep.
Eh,
Are you going to attempt to wake Broadleaf?
maybe. Just because I figured it would have worn off by now.
What would have?
I don't know how long these kind of spells last, so I just kind of...
Did I wake up?
Yeah. You wake up.
Who's there?
He takes one final hit.
Carrot,
Huh.
how you feeling, bud?
Like I fell off a mountain and got hit by a horse.
So, improvement?
Yes.
Is that okay? So, you know you're still old, right?
Well, I figured that if one wizard in a fight is going to make me old, why would I pay a cleric to make me young when another wizard in a fight might just make me young again?
Sound logic.
As a wise man once said, you only blow up once.
You have become wise in your years. I only wish that I could be that smart when I'm your age.
Me too.
Well, I better let you get back to sleep because, I mean, I don't know how many days you have left.
None of us know how many days we have left.
I kind of pat him on the shoulder and turn around and leave. And I'm going back to Wilfred and I'm going to ask him where the nearest cleric is. Are we by a town? Where are we?
I'm gonna get up and go eat breakfast.
In the middle of the
Okay. No, this is
Middle
noon.
of the night.
It's noon.
Well, he thinks it's breakfast.
Breakfast?
It's always
You
breakfast.
and do.
Yeah.
Well, the nearest cleric is
What looks like breakfast?
that way. And town
Well,
is
I
also
can't see Wilfred.
that way.
Screen disappeared.
Yeah, my phone is not doing well.
Ah.
For some
I'm
reason.
So
Pointing
it's that
in
way.
a direction.
He's pointing a direction. South.
Okay. How far?
Yes.
4 to
Great.
6 hours.
Are you flying? Are you teleporting? Are you walking, crawling, digging?
I was gonna fly.
Depending on traffic, I'd say 1 to 7 hours.
Oh, okay.
Probably in the middle of there somewhere, but you know, the GPS units that we have are a little outdated, so you'll just have to bear with me.
Still rocking the Garmin.
Yeah, like the first one ever.
It's just a rock.
Understandable. It's just a rock with some writing on it. Alright, well, if you would direct me to where Win-Win is, I'm gonna go see if he wants to come with.
So, Win-Win is... Yeah, you answer.
You know, if I knew where he was, I would tell you. We haven't seen him in a little while. He got...
I know we sent out a search party, but I thought he'd be back by now. He's still gone?
Yeah, he's still...
You guys are talking about Zai.
So, Win-Win was actually hanging out around Honeywood, but he's still looking for Zai in that area. So he's probably been in and out a couple of times, but not often. In the last several weeks.
I just realized Nolan's not even on the... Would be barely on the camera that's pointing over that.
Yeah, it needs to be twisted just a smidge, I think, but we'll see when he sits down.
He's barely on it.
It's actually not as bad because his laptop's in the way. So,
Oh, he's good.
broadly, for the first time in days since your incident, you get up, you go have breakfast, you feel weak, but you don't have any levels of exhaustion anymore. And Wilfred and Carrick are visiting in the main room. What are you guys? What are you up to?
Me?
Yep.
Cooking a lot of eggs.
Is this the first time I've seen him in like a few days?
Yep.
I run over and like,
Check his unit.
no. I do not check Broadleaf's unit. I
You can send it.
just like do what you do to like a person you don't know if they're gonna stand or not. You just like
What are you doing? I'm fine. Are you casting a spell?
No.
What are you doing?
I'm making sure you don't die.
I'm not dying.
Bet.
I take a. Like,
Don't extend his units.
Yeah, just a good sized chunk.
I'm not dying. Pukes up like a kidney.
No pukes up his liver.
Are you
These are pretty
are you dead? Is this you, or is this?
What?
My egg breakfast.
Yeah. What? Do you what?
I think I've spent too much time around Sapiens.
Eating his liver.
There's a little bit left.
I'm
here.
fine.
Are you is?
His lung.
What?
Pork chop.
Wait. Are you sure? There we go.
Currently, I am sure. I'm tired.
Then go back to bed.
Eating.
No, not allowed.
So I'm eating.
Sapiens don't need to eat. Oh wait, that's Warform. Jeez, I'm all confused today. I suppose you shouldn't.
Broadleaf,
I'm going to eat. Yes.
I think we should go for a little walk.
Can it be after breakfast?
I mean, I suppose you should get your strength, but God, how much do you have there? Is that pancakes and oatmeal?
Yes.
What is that? What is all that?
Food. I haven't eaten for a while. I'm wasting away over here. Man.
So
Okay.
while all this is
Ate my
going
food.
on, we're gonna check in. Since Toxin's not coming, we're gonna check in with Cheem, Jeyk, and Toxin. We will see if we get. We will hopefully have Feltith by the time we're done checking in with all that.
When do Win-Win and Zai meet? No, Win-Win and
They already
Jeyk.
Maybe never.
Hopefully not.
What is that?
Fantasy. Just you never know what's gonna happen.
Okay.
It'd be really funny if they met.
So
Hey, want to see Win-Win? Pulls the head in the bag. Here he is.
Pulls out just like a dead show dove. He was for a magic act lately, but we left him in there for too long.
y'all need Jesus. I am going to share
You guys
a
have
player
pictures in
screen
your
with you guys.
There's none in the fridge.
Do you have a map back?
I have the map I made for this.
There's still a tech mark.
The house isn't there though.
There's probably some tech mark.
Dylan, you're making me worried for when I start doing it now. If I have all these different maps, I'm gonna lose them maybe.
Well, it's just the update is just like hiding my stuff, and I don't like
It's
it.
funky.
You know, they renamed a bunch of stuff. And
If Peter were on top of his game, he'd be telling you why paper's better.
I don't have enough map. I don't have any more maps to run.
He seems tired.
So display 3.
It's not that I'm tired. It's that there's other people in this household that are still sort of awake.
Oh,
Small people.
I see.
Yes, goblins.
So that explains it. Did you just call his kids goblins?
Thomas has met my kids. He can say that that's a fair assessment. They look shinies.
What the?
Just spoke toward that.
Definitely gnomish.
Are they dwarvish?
I like that they just shiny.
Oh shoot!
What did you do?
What have you done?
Did the wrong map again.
It's the TV.
Then you become a
Damn it!
This is the light.
Come on,
And
Theo.
you'll see that it is
Press
dark.
the button on the TV remote. Because the TV's going bleh.
The shiny
No,
going
I
wall
just
socket.
activated the wrong screen.
Oh, okay.
We'll get it right. I thought I had the right one. I went through and I tried to figure it out. It was wrong.
What is this song?
The map program now has music when you open it. It's opening sounds.
Oh, I thought that someone's song was kicking it in a high gear here.
No, we are going to change music. That's kind of what I want because I do have this music made.
You made it.
Yep.
Right. Duh.
You commissioned it.
Oh no.
Everything is awesome. Is that copyrighted?
Yes.
Not if you sing it.
Most things are pretty cool.
Not if you sing it.
Some things are okay, but they could be going better.
If you sing it, it's a cover.
Okay, now let's try.
No, but they'll still copyright covers.
You're hanging with Cheem.
When you're hanging. Everything is cool when you're hanging with Cheem.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Okay, you guys have a map.
Everything gets
And
dangerous.
I will share it
when
with
you're
the online folk.
When you're living with this
I better actually get back to the map instead of watching the live stream.
That's a map.
I feel like you started calling.
Nice
Chance
corner.
because I
What's wrong with
decided to
Peter?
Leave a little comment as well.
Probably.
I think he just died.
He's waiting in suspense, I think.
It's a non-physical map, so it's horrifying.
Oh. You come back and see your house has been sucked into the void. What do you do now? Do you A, scream?
You attach a little
B,
jewel to the
play
left
jazz.
head and then
No,
have
it was
the
only
display
up to
pops
A.
up.
B. Oh wait, it's
B, wait, hold on, I like that.
Okay, we're gonna try to play music. See how this goes.
It took me a moment.
Hold on.
Having an actual organ in the room is way better.
An organ?
Yes, I will get right on that. I will try to have an
Like a
actual
liver?
organ in the room.
No.
While
Okay,
I'm
live
playing.
music.
Like a liver?
Let Grandma Bertha rock her show tunes in the corner.
Hey, Bridget plays instruments, doesn't she?
Does she play the
There we go.
organ? Keep her away from mine.
All right,
I don't have an organ.
this part's working now. Okay.
I see you.
That's
We are derailing.
We are.
We were never on the rails.
Sorry. Where is the player screen?
We're on Twitch, so it's just about getting views. So
Oh, well then,
Bowmaster is in the chat.
What are you doing to the map?
So is who?
Trying to figure it out.
Cool things.
I'm sorry.
On my website.
I should have played it more.
this has been the most
What
scintillating
is this?
D&D I've ever experienced.
Hold on a minute.
Oh, it's a cave system.
Why are we in a cave system?
So while you're pulling up maps,
jump
I'm
through a
looking
random
over at
portal?
Braun Leaf. Is he still balls deep in his breakfast?
No, I'm
Probably.
finished.
Oh,
Alright.
there we go.
Get up here, old man. And I pull the string on my carpet and pulls out flat. I
Yay!
step up on it.
We're going for a ride.
Not a walk.
We hop up and we head straight south towards the nearest cleric, according to Wilfred.
Okay, so you take off south, and
About a 15, 20 foot height, so I get a good view of everything around me. I don't know if it's forested or if it's fields that we built on or what.
so what you see, you head out of the tunnel that you guys are in, and you push your way through. It's a larger door than you would have expected. I mean, it's a solid bit. It's a big 6 foot circle door made entirely out of steel,
Hey, does anyone have healing
and
stuff
it
on
is
them?
very powerful
I don't
or
wanna
very
use it.
heavy. Not powerful.
Just me and you
I'm
in there.
sorry.
I have
my
one
whole
healing
brain
potion,
is
but I want someone to heal
malfunctioning.
me so I can use it later.
Just
So
me and you
this
in
is
there.
I've been
our
telling
door
everybody
to
to buy
the new
healing potions.
house.
Yeah, I have. I've
Yes.
just been using it.
And
lately.
you once you get through the door, you find you find that you are in the side of a mountain, and you're on the side of a snow-covered mountain. It is that 10th month time, so it's colder up in the mountains, and you see a lot of rubble that's kind of spread out, but you can kind of discern that they had dumped all the dirt that they cleared out in that area. And as you turn around to fly south, you have to fly up and over the mountain. Not super high mountain, but it's top of the mountain. And then you can see in the distance the city of Colfax to the south of you. And you guys start heading that direction.
Look over at Broadleaf as we're flying, and I say, "Who the hell decided to build a house in a mountain?"
There's a house in the mountain?
I don't know why I asked. Anyway,
I'm just joshing you. That wasn't my decision. I just kind of float along.
so I look over at Broadleaf and I say, "Is that?" No, I probably shouldn't ask this. Is that Colfax over there?
Just, let me buffer for a second. Yes.
Well, then I start making a beeline towards Colfax and try and hopefully land before we get into Colfax. That way I don't make a big scene flying in on a carpet.
Yes, you will have time to do your landing and everything. And as you travel, you see
School up it that way.
a tower you may have noticed before.
School up it that way.
The first time you guys visited Colfax, but you find a tower. It's at the very top of Colfax. There's Colfax, and then there's the mountain behind it because it's built into a mountain. And at the very top of that mountain, you see a tall black tower. And make a history check for me.
Just adjust the camera so we can get Nolan in there.
Is that history?
Let me check real quick.
The same mountain we're on? We live on?
No, not the same mountain you live on. Next mountain over.
That is a 22.
22. So you remember in talking to, it was either Seth or Unara. You don't remember who said it, but somebody told you. Yeah, if you want to twist it just a little bit. Somebody told you that there is a place where where interplanar travel is possible to the plane of air, the fire plane, and the all the elemental planes, the 4 elemental planes. So you know that is possible in that location. And you're assuming that this is the tower. And you vaguely remember it being called the bridge. But it's a tower, but it's called the bridge.
I'm not very good at this.
Yeah, if you guys can just scoot together a little bit like you like each other.
We already are.
Okay, there we go.
That should be better.
So you guys fly into Colfax, and as you guys are flying, we are going to now check in on our
Roll initiative.
boyos. Yeah, pretty much. So, last time we checked in, or last time we saw Toxin, Jeyk, and Cheem, they had just finished fighting a couple of mages of sort to rescue some children that had been kidnapped, and this all took place in a tunnel that they had tracked the kidnappers to. Samson and 11-4 and Feltith are in a room neighboring the kind of hallway tunnel that is by the portal. But Cheem, Toxin, and Jeyk decided to go exploring, and they found the portal immediately. Being as it's literally the only place that they're going to be. And Toxin turned into a snake to attempt to just poke his head in to the portal to see where it goes.
That was him.
Then Cheem poked his head in, and those two got slurped in by like spaghetti, and Jeyk, not wanting to leave his new friends behind, decided to jump in as well. So you guys land.
You say Jake got slurped in like spaghetti?
Toxin did. He was a large constrictor snake, so he just... Yep.
It just looked like
on the way in.
Cheem, it just looked like he just fell forward.
Okay, so...
You know the sound it makes when someone like slurps spaghetti?
My hair touched.
Did that.
Dylan, my hair touched.
Yep. So I am going... You three, as you tumble through the portal, you fall to the ground, and you're in a very dark location. Next to no light. Feeling a rock floor, and you fell about the force of impact. I need you to make dexterity saving throws, all 3 of you. Now I gotta pull. Nolan, can you run Toxin's character too? Just his character sheet.
Find it.
Go to the campaign. You should be able to access it there.
I have 15.
15.
For D&D Beyond, just go to your stuff and then go to campaigns you're in. Then you can see everyone's
Characters.
Yeah.
Character. And what'd you get, Jeyk?
Dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
You have Jack spelled wrong.
That's the way Nolan spelled it. You spelled it wrong, my friend.
Oh.
10. So Cheem, you're gonna take 4 points of bludgeoning damage from landing on the hard stone surface. Jeyk, you're gonna take the full 11 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need to make a dexterity saving throw for Toxin in constrictor snake form. I will look up constrictor snake.
Dead.
How do I find constrictor snake stats for like a?
I just found him here. So roll a d20 and add 2.
10.
10. He's gonna take 11 points of damage, which he will be down to 2 hit points now. As a constrictor
Oh, as a
snake.
constrictor. Gotcha.
That's a stream currently,
What is going on?
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be focusing on the map,
11?
but it's
And-
not.
then going back and forth.
That's not good.
That's not right. That's because I have this turned off. There, it's back. There we go. It'll work now.
So how far can we see?
You make a perception check.
I'm gonna quickly whisper to Jeyk. Do you have any healing spells on you? Because I don't want to use my potion yet.
24 on that, and then let me look.
Yeah, I still have Bradley's.
What?
I took your goggles.
I told you could.
He's in a different world with your goggles.
What are you looking for? You rolled 24 on your perception check. At disadvantage in the dark.
Disadvantage, you didn't say that part.
Yeah.
You can have a piece of your brother with you. Portman the portal.
That's 19.
You coconut eyes.
I know, inherit the cocaine eyes. Dill, did you make that meme yet?
Not yet. Everything good over there, Jack? Did you make it at disadvantage?
I did 19.
I didn't hear you say
I
anything.
said 19.
Not very loudly.
So you looking around, you see that you're kind of in a cave, but you can only see about 10, 15 feet in front of you. And the portal is just above you, providing some very dim light. It's not like straight above you, it's like up on the wall where you'd tumbled through. And it begins to close. And both of you make just straight perception checks.
How high is the portal?
It's about. It's not like stepping up. It's like 5-6 feet up. But I want you
Can
to
I quickly try it?
Oh yeah, what do I do?
make perception checks.
Just do perception checks.
This is for a different thing.
No, it's not saving throw, so it's just regular thing.
Yeah.
Oh, natural 20 minus 1. Minus 1.
He has travel perception.
Disadvantage again?
I look back.
No,
It's
this is
closing.
just at straight because it's an audio.
Well, that's good. Then it's a 22 instead of the 7.
Okay.
I turn on. Oh, it's closing.
Whoa!
And I'll
So
cast Cure Wounds.
here, you guys hear in the distance a kind of a whispering of sort in front of you, and you gather that this is what's causing the portal to
How
close.
many? 5. Yeah, I'm 5.
Can I try to jump? With the snake?
You're gonna leave
Make
Cheem's all
a
alone.
acrobatics.
Can I?
Um,
I'm gonna grab a rope from my bag and just
Throw it through the portal.
yes, try at least attempt to.
Did
Can I do
you guys,
that with
did you
a
guys
snake?
pay the fee? Because this is probably non-refundable transaction.
Can I do the snake?
Can you?
Use the snake as a rope?
They bought the demo version.
I don't like that idea because Timothy's not here, so let's not cut his character in half. You throw the rope through, and as you do, the portal closes entirely, and the rope sizzles, cut in half.
Just
And you guys find yourselves in the dark, and you had heard mysterious whispering. So I'm gonna need you guys to roll initiative.
I'm glad I didn't do that with the snake.
that thing.
And for Toxin.
Technically, you could have gotten him back like that,
I don't want to.
depending on which half reverted back into his original form.
Yeah, that's what I didn't want to try to figure out.
after my rope got cut in half, I equipped my shield, my sentinel shield.
Roll initiative.
I got 22 Toxin.
So this
got
is
8.
going to be interesting. The party is split, so we're going to try not to spend too much time here and we're going to try to get everybody back together.
18.
So we might quit mid-round somewhere to try to go back to where we're trying to go.
Yep.
Okay.
18.
18.
I got 22, Toxin got 8.
Okay.
I was gonna go to the library.
No.
I put away my regular rapier and equipped the sentinel
Is there
shield.
room at
though.
all?
That's what I did. I subbed my flame rapier out, but it's not lit.
Okay. Okay. Win-win. You're at the top of the Jack. Sorry. You're at the top of the initiative.
Just kind of
It's a dark room and I heard a whisper.
Yes.
that'd be really cool. Do they make cool potions?
I sit against the wall and whimper.
But are there cool potions?
Yeah. That's an option. Sure.
And save an action till something not friendly gets close or attacks.
Otherwise, it's just a squirt gun.
Till a friend takes damage. How about
Okay. What action are you holding?
You have to specify that, don't you? Attack action.
You're holding the attack action. What attack specifically?
The battle axe, I believe, would have.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm new to this character. Yeah, great axe.
Okay. Cheem, what are you doing?
I want to use it. I want to use the night vision goggles that I took off of Bradley
Okay.
and use a perception check
Okay.
to see.
That will take your action.
He shouldn't have it at disadvantage with night goggles, should he?
No, I
Not
also
disadvantage,
have
but
I
it
also
takes
have advantage on perception currently with the sentinel shield out. I put away the.
Yeah. That would. Yeah. Yep. That would
Anyways, I still got a 13.
13.
I will blow.
So looking forward, you see sitting on a rock in the dark, a humanoid creature that you can barely make out, but it's a humanoid creature. And you gather that was one doing chanting. You have your bonus action and your movement remaining.
Well, I'm gonna assume they can see in the dark.
Fair assumption.
The very fair assumption.
What do you get?
What are you gonna do
I'm
about
gonna hug the wall closest to me and go towards the. and go like 15 feet towards it.
Okay, you're gonna hug this wall.
Yep.
So that's 5, 10, 15. Okay.
Then I'm gonna. I can't hold an action.
Nope, that you've used your action and part of your movement.
I'm just gonna.
Okay,
Well, could I? I'm gonna redraw my rapier.
you're gonna activate it.
Redraw it because won't I put it away
Yes.
to grab the?
Yep. So you can either drop the shield and draw the rapier, or just
No, put away the night vision goggles. So I took those out
okay.
to
Yep.
make a perception check,
Yeah, we can allow that. Okay.
and I'm gonna light an
You
extra
know,
on.
just set that here.
Okay. So you light it, and now you can see within 20 feet of you, and you see the humanoid creature that is sitting on the rock is staring right at you, and he appears to be similar to your friend Carrick in appearance. Not like same person, but same race of humanoid.
I'm gonna bring down the sun on them.
Okay. That brings us to the Drow's turn.
Yeah.
The one that is sitting on the rock is
It's not decent light.
going to cast.
Fireball.
Yeah, no. He is going to use his action to cast dancing lights.
Don't they not like light?
They don't like sunlight, but they only have dark vision that can see. Oh, they can see 120 feet in dark vision, I guess. Never mind. Not going to cast dancing lights. He doesn't need to see. He is going to.
You already said you would.
I did say that.
But he's the DM.
But
He can recount
I
his own
didn't
words.
read the character sheet. What did I say to read your character sheet? He's just going to shoot you with a hand crossbow. Very wimpy attack.
Why is his first instinct to shoot the new travelers?
You will find out. That is a 19 to hit.
You're a
Is that
white
it?
person.
Yeah.
Okay. That is
That's the only reason.
8 points of
a
piercing
terrible
damage,
reason.
and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Look, it's a token
How many
white
points do you
guy.
have?
That's terrible.
Fuck.
What?
Oh no, I failed it.
What is it?
2.
2?
Yeah, that failed.
Ew. Okay, so
But you
not
didn't
only did you
critically
fail,
fail.
you are now poisoned for the next hour,
Damn it.
and you are unconscious.
Oh.
Why?
Because he's a dick, that's why.
And well, if you guys think about it, charging out of the darkness.
I mean, I just walked a little bit forward, sidling behind my shield.
And you get shot in the head and died. That was about it.
Okay. Okay, Jack. He's gonna make it. This next one's gonna make an attack on you.
Because of jobs. Yeah. You were just
Does a 15 hit
No, I
Jack?
just looked at the map.
No.
Okay, then he does not hit. Okay, that brings us to Toxin.
This goes to jail.
What is Toxin gonna do?
What's I don't know how to get stats on a snake.
Just Google it on D&D Beyond. I can give you the stats if you tell me he's in a snake
Using
form.
all those tabs?
I did last time with light and I haven't closed them.
So he can move. He has 30-foot movement and an armor class of 12, and 2 hit points
The
remaining.
draw's further than that, isn't it? Or no?
Right about.
Have him coil up into a basket.
How far is the draw?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30 would put him right next to it.
Does he have like a constrict attack option thing?
Let me check.
It's hard
Yes.
playing two characters.
So he has either a bite or a constrict, and with his constrict, it's +4 to hit, and it's grappled if it hits. But then there's a DC 14 strength check
Dead.
on the character's turn.
Let's try that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think a 9 hits.
Probably not. Okay.
And I'm guessing it's a single attack.
Yes, Constrictor Snake does not have much for the way of attack.
Anything for bonus actions? Probably not.
Nope.
Didn't think so.
That's the only problem
You
with
can go.
that limits you.
I can go. Yeah.
Okay, Jack,
Well,
it's your
I
turn.
won't do it. How tall's the ceiling?
It's cavernous feeling. You can't really see. Well, no,
Tall.
you can't see yet. It's
You can't fly.
probably 12 to 15 feet.
Well, I'm not gonna go.
What is Jack gonna do?
But-
Quickly,
Why stress?
because there's just everybody's waiting, and it's,
Yes, there's a lot of stress in this.
There is a lot
I'm
of
running
stress in
two
this.
characters. One of
I
them
know.
I've never used or seen hardly. I'm not gonna go, but I'm gonna make similar horrible, deep growling sounds in rage.
You gonna rage right now?
Yeah.
You were supposed to say that. Okay.
Wow.
I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. And then
Jack is raging.
I'll grow
you
it,
Wow.
tail, snout, and claws.
You're one
Snout
of them.
specifically,
know. Okay.
and charge the closest drow, I guess.
Jack can. What is it, Jack?
That's 30. Jack can do things.
Yeah.
I hope you kill
I
them
can
and
go.
wake me up. Just
Walks by and bitch slaps him.
Nolan, just them.
That would do it.
Throw them into the portal before it closes.
Somewhat lame, but I'll make a great axe attack first, which is 19, 21 actually. 21.
That hits.
Okay, so that's. I'm new to raging. That gives me what now?
Gives you a +2 to your or plus something to your damage rolls.
How many levels you got?
8.
Barbarian?
Yep.
There's probably 3 or 4. You can look.
One second.
Features and traits. Or bonus actions.
I can't feel my toes. The ones that I kicked the most with.
Just put 2 fingers on it and slide up.
And they still very much hurt.
+2 melee damage on strength.
I should just be doing that.
Okay, so
Still teasing it all.
getting there. I'm trying.
Tease.
So that's 1d2 12 plus.
You gotta use the metal one. You just chuck it in just like there's just
Max
a
rolled that.
shaped hole and you scream.
So that's going to be 20.
20.
Yep. And then I will make a bite attack.
20 points of damage.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Bite attack, which is going to be 15.
That does not hit.
Gotcha.
All right. That brings us to Cheem. You are unconscious, so your tyranny's just going to pass you by, but you can snore if you want. Would you
Did
like
I
to
just
snore?
unconsciously light the thing on?
Do a sleep talk. Just insult.
Is that all you got? I'm gonna sleep talk. And then I'm just gonna turn over.
No, you.
Okay. Even hurting the stuff.
So. Gotta look at my my sheet here.
No, you good.
That brings us to the drow.
If we get the next one, I'm gonna see.
And it is the one that is farther to the south there is going to make a he's going to make a I gotta ask a question from my fellow DMs in the room here. So being as the snake only has 2 hit points, it would take the damage and then make the saving throw as Toxin for the unconscious effect. Right?
Yes. So because the way it's worded, the damage comes first, so he pops out of form and then he would take the saving throw as himself.
Okay. So this drow is going to run over here and kind of get out of the way a little bit farther away, and he's going to make an archery attack on the snake with his little hand crossbow. That's a 12. Does that hit the snake? You don't have
I
the
think
AC
you said
in
it
front of
did. You said it was 12, I think.
Yes, it does hit. Horrible roll. But it hit the snake. Okay, so that's 12, so that's 2, that's, 1. The damage on this thing is just nothing. That is a 10 points of piercing damage, so Toxin will take 8 points as not snake, and then you make a constitution saving throw as Toxin.
It's
8 points?
Yes.
This dice sucks.
Well, what if my computer doesn't let me put damage in? I can't do damage.
I can.
Yes. Constitution saving throw with Toxin?
Yes.
That's sad.
Yeah, Dylan. The dice
Natural
I rolled
20?
here, just I failed everything. That dice is in jail.
So the enemy falls asleep, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Just 8 points of damage to Toxin.
I hate this thing. You like
Okay.
it? It's 6.
And the one that is currently standing
In my face.
in your face.
A 20.
Oh, that's not right.
19.
That is probably not thrilled.
He is going
There's an
to
8.
try to leave,
It's better than yours.
and you will get an opportunity attack, as will Toxin, as he tries to back up and run away from you. 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay.
I got a dirty 20 on the attack as myself,
Okay.
which will then
That will hit. Drop my dice.
18.
18 points of damage?
Yep.
Okay. Toxin, as himself.
He wouldn't have any weapons drawn, would he? Or would he?
Nope.
Probably not. So melee.
Punch me to death.
Unarmed attack. Well, that's perfect. Okay. Plus 6. 10.
10. That does not hit.
Probably not.
Nope.
It was worth it.
Okay.
Oh,
and
I could have done Ice Knife.
He is going to make
Can you
a.
do something like Ice Knife as an opportunity? Or
I
Thorn Whip?
think so, but
Would have been a better idea. I didn't do it. So.
Yep.
He's gonna what now?
he's gonna make an attack on you, the one that ran away.
Range attack.
Yes, that is 15. That does not hit. Or not 15. That is 13.
Still no.
Okay, that brings us to Toxin's turn.
Right. He'll cast Thorn Whip on the middle drow.
Middle? There's only 2.
Between the closer one.
Okay,
Middle of the map more.
gotcha. What's the range on Thorn Whip? Is that 10 feet?
30.
30?
I'm rolling great for myself. Horrible for him. That's an 11.
An 11. That does not hit.
No.
Okay, is that the end of Toxin's turn?
Maybe not. Oh, as a bonus action, he can cast Flame Blade. Which I don't understand. His range is self.
That's a. He creates a blade made of fire.
So what does it mean by range is self?
5
You're
feet,
in
just
your
like
hand.
a regular sword.
Okay.
Then it acts as a regular weapon.
That dice is in jail forever.
So he'll go to it.
He's gonna go to the drow.
Yeah.
Okay.
7.
What's going on? Or no. No, because I'm not going to kill his character. So no.
Buck found with the yellow tag. in the north block panel. He got through that fence. He's in with those, well, bucks lit out.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's in there and I can't catch him. Just so you know.
Okay. Should I come help you?
Well, I can't run. Yeah.
Your turn,
I'm
Jack.
good at running.
14?
Okay.
Who's really fast at
It's
running?
not gonna hit.
Nope.
Didn't think so.
Not anymore.
I'll come help you.
Jack's turn now?
Would it be better if Nolan went with you, Brody, or what?
No, Nolan's busy.
If there's a loud sound, could I make a Constitution saving throw to see if I wake up?
I'll go with
That's not how
you
this
guys.
works.
Just that I'm not gonna catch
It's
you.
not hard for you to wake up, but that's not how it works.
Dylan, we'll be right back.
Okay, perfect.
Keaton, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
What are you doing, Jack?
Work.
Just double checking some things here to be safe. Because I've often had that backfire big time. Charge the one that's by Toxin, I guess.
Okay.
If it gets my turn, can I say, "Oh, that's everything you got. I'm asleep."
To how does reckless attack work again?
Yeah, it gives you advantage on the attack, but it also gives them advantage on their next attack.
And that's not even a bonus action, is it? Or is that, or what is?
That's just, you just do it.
Do it? Does it
Yep.
work for both attacks?
Yep. Any attack you make on that turn.
Let's just do it.
But any attack made on you in the next round,
That's
during that
fine.
round, is at advantage.
That's fine. Well, that was an at one, so I'm glad I did it. And that was a 9 plus 9, 18.
18. He is going to parry that and add 3 to his armor class.
Parry this, you
casual.
Parry this, you filthy casual.
So you missed.
The first one.
Yep.
He's trying my dice.
Oh,
Okay.
never mind. He did not do that. The first one hit because he is not wielding a melee weapon.
Does a 17 hit?
17 does not, but the first one did hit.
17 doesn't?
Nope.
Jeez, that's rude.
Yep.
We put it on him.
That's 18.
Points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then nothing's really a lot I can do for bonus action. I could theoretically do hidden step.
You used your action. Is hidden step.
I can do it as a bonus action.
Bonus action.
Let's do that.
Or no, we're not gonna do that because that's gonna put Toxin in the. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna use bonus action.
Okay. The one that brings us to Cheem. Anything that Sleep Cheem wants to say? Anything you want to say? As in sleep?
Why is there so many people here? I want to sleep.
Shut that damn dog up.
So,
Does anyone have any damage?
The
I want to shut that damn
drow-
dog up.
the farther away drow is going to cast. I need to make sure I read how this works.
Next thing to sleep is PTSD incoming. That's text.
Is going to cast darkness on the circle where you three are at. Yep, now it's pitch black. You cannot see anything. Need darkness here. Sorry, this is like a very loud program now.
It is.
I need to figure out how to shut all that off. I wish everything was easy to understand on this program. I don't know why it got hard to deal with.
Always read these ones. Who I just put.
Okay, there I am. Pen and paper doesn't make maps for me.
I mean, you could draw it out before you make it on there.
I could. Anyway, so there's a circle of darkness. I don't know why I can't draw a circle of darkness with the one called draw. But object brush. Make it bigger. Right. Then it does that. I don't know why it puts a teeny tiny little square
Wow. Dark.
when I'm asking for a circle.
That's an extremely dark thing.
I can't even make it bigger the way I want. There we go. Okay, we're gonna pretend this is a circle. Okay?
Imagination.
Exactly.
Imagination.
Okay, it is now pitch black right there.
A circle has 4 sides. That's how it works.
Exactly. And how'd that work for opportunity attacks? I have to be able to see it?
Yes. So drow number 2 can disengage without any opportunity attacks.
That was my plan. So he is going to leave. And he is going... So if I'm understanding correctly, if he casts Fairy Fire, it's still pitch black.
But our friends Toxin and Jingleheimer Schmidt are now outlined, so any attacks against them have advantage, while they still can't see and can't attack.
Wouldn't the outlines be pitch black as well?
Yes, but they can see you.
Well, one of them can.
And also the name's Jekyll.
Jingleheimer Schmidt. Yahoo!
Currently
Okay,
hiding.
Schmeckle.
Okay, so this drow is going to cast Fairy Fire on inside this circle as well.
They call me Piscadillo Bohishonio.
And that brings us to Toxin, who can no longer see or
Do a whole lot.
yeah. I don't think this is gonna work the way I want it to work, though.
That dude has 0 healing spells.
Why did we have a druid with no hearing spell? Hearing spells?
Not a single one.
Nope, he does not.
What was that? Okay.
No.
Just do something.
I don't know what to do. It's
There's
not my
nothing to do.
character, and I don't
What?
want to know him. What's he at for HP?
17.
Lie down and cry.
Say what?
Lie down and cry.
It's
I
tempting.
still love that thing.
Oh, and he cast Thorn Whip. That's at will. So it did not use a spell slot.
He's gonna walk forward till
Okay.
he can see something.
Okay. He walks forward out of the darkness. Come on, let me click on it.
That looks like a lot of work.
I don't know why it's not letting me click on him. This is so BS, this program. It's not what I want anymore. I'm not happy.
It may or may not be Undertale.
Why can't I select this? What the frick, Brian?
It's cool, is it? Really?
It's like something's covering him up.
Why did it close the
There we go.
I just minimized it.
Okay, so he walks out and he sees the drow about 10 feet away. Yes, Pete.
Not to retcon anything to make it harder for the party, but darkness can actually be cast on an individual or object with no saving throw.
I thought it was just a point. I skimmed it, but is it actual an object?
If the point you choose is on an object you're holding or one that isn't being order carried, the darkness emanates from the object and moves with it.
Oh, I should have done that.
Are they within 20 feet of each other?
Not retconning or anything, but if you thought Tucker's kobolds were fun, Drow can wipe level 20 parties easy, and that's just like base Drow, not even getting into Driders and stuff.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
You really screwed us here, didn't you?
There's 2 ways that this can go. We'll find out. Yes, they are within 20 feet of each other.
But if I cast something with a 20-foot area, it will have Toxin in it as well.
Toxin will be included in that.
Okay, we're gonna do it on the one to the left.
Okay.
The under a little behind that one. Then he's gonna cast Erupting Earth at 3rd level.
Okay. What does that do?
Has a Dexterity saving throw of 14.
Okay.
I assume that halves it. And then
That's a nat 20.
well, that'll half it. With 3d12, I managed to get a whole 14.
Okay, so that is 7 points that he is going to take.
And a 3rd level spell slot.
Yes. Okay, and let's put some earth over
He has
here.
more movement. He should go up to that one and do the bonus action. Tank.
So 20-foot radius.
Yep. Oh, I suppose that makes it difficult
Did
tonight,
you
doesn't
take
it?
your pills today?
Yeah, I did.
I don't believe you.
Why? Because I'm drumming.
Yes.
Ooh, get over it.
You don't love your artistic stuff.
Okay. That's roughly a 20-foot area.
And then I'll go to the other one,
Smoosh him.
up to that one, and do
He
Flame
can-
Blade
He
again.
can only do a bonus action.
Yeah, that's Flame Blade.
Okay.
And that's 23.
That hits.
Smoosh.
It better. Otherwise, I might go cry for a little bit.
Okay, that's 3d6 damage. Wow, that's a powerful bonus action. Holy crap.
Yeah, it is.
That's not even
16?
a leveled spell? Oh, he doesn't have to cast it again. It's an action to cast. It's a concentration
see this
spell, so
completely wrong?
he lost it when he cast
Wait, tell me.
Erupting Earth. No, Erupting Earth is not a concentration.
But it's under bonus action.
It's a
I'm
bonus
confused.
action to cast. And once it's cast, it has to be an action to attack, I think.
So how does that work?
It's an act. It's a bonus action to cast it and give yourself the weapon.
Okay. Okay, that makes a lot more
Oh,
sense.
God.
I
If
can
you remember Windward's Sunblade, and how was a bonus action to turn it on, basically
makes
the
sense.
same thing.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Gotcha. Characters that aren't mine.
Uh-huh.
Good up in Fury's
Oh.
mod.
Interesting. Okay, so that brings us to Jeyck's turn.
Who's gonna charge at the one by Toxin?
Okay.
Couldn't someone come up to me and
Well, you
just
can't
kick
see,
me
so you
to
gotta
a-
walk out
He's
first.
gonna walk out. Charge out. Making growling sounds.
I wanted
Then he's
to
gonna
fight,
go
but I got knocked down.
Okay. And then you see.
He's gonna go to.
I'm
Okay.
shape. I wanted to fight, but I got knocked out like the little bitch I am.
I thought you were setting your HP to 3,000.
HP 3000. Make your attack rolls.
Okay, I'm gonna do reckless attack
my
again.
sadness, I'm just gonna give myself diabetes.
Why?
Natural 20 on the first.
Okay.
I'm doing reckless attack.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
some
second
races have
one.
different feats, I think.
It is a
Reading
21.
off of me.
So 29 and 21 both are gonna hit. The first one's gonna be double, which is gonna
Mm-hmm.
be this, or we do double the
Yeah.
dice down roll.
Oh, I only have
So that's
two.
gonna be
Oh no, that's not.
8.
Those are two that I can.
plus 8, so that's 16 on the first
Oh
one.
no, no.
Okay.
And the second one's gonna be 17 on the second one. Yes, I did more damage on the normal roll versus the critical hit.
When go?
Wait, do I have the brutal critical? Hold up.
No, you probably do not yet.
It's worth checking. I don't think I do, but I'm gonna just double check that. I think I get that like
something going on.
Yeah, I don't.
All right.
What is that black pool? Oh, magical darkness.
Magical darkness, and then where the other black pool is erupting earth, difficult terrain. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Cheem, anything else you'd like to do while you're asleep?
I'm just gonna roll and start tuning in my sleep and roll probably 5 feet. Just somewhere.
You're just gonna roll over.
You choose and say
You're actually gonna roll over and snuggle the wall.
yes.
Cheem is
But he
studying
actually
the wall.
goes up the wall.
Hi, Evan.
Evan!
Hello,
Evan!
Evan.
I'm currently knocked out.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
Nolan, this drow standing next to you is going to drop his bow and draw two scimitars,
Yeah,
and he's going to make 2 attacks on you at advantage.
Well, I have the fairy lights, whatever. Anyway,
No, that stayed in the darkness. It did nothing. Both of those spells were just a waste of time.
I thought it was.
You
That
cast while raging?
doesn't move.
No, I had.
Fairy fire does not move with you.
Straight away.
I thought that did. Okay, I thought it was like highlighting it or whatever.
Pete, I liked your idea, but it did not work. I don't have enough drow. If I had had a couple more drow.
Hey, you guys get to see the wall.
Living encounters for you. 2 more drow for a total of 4, and then do it as a surprise round for darkness, fairy fire, and then 2. And if you want to throw a little salt on top, give them all a level or 2 of rogue.
Yeah. If I wanted to kill everybody, which I don't.
How did you do this, Dylan?
Capture in order to put them in a cube, you know.
Yeah. Anyway, 2 scimitar hits.
Dylan, say goodbye to your phone.
Do I need to fix this?
I don't know how you do it.
Okay, I'm fixing this because you're just destroying everything I own.
DM while you do.
I did it.
This is an interesting
Can you
live
set
stream.
that right there?
DM while you do, please. This is gonna go on forever.
Okay. Okay, now that my phone is safe from danger.
It's
Send
all
help.
raging and burning.
So the first attack at advantage
Let's see.
is a 22. Is that hit?
That hits.
Okay. Second one at advantage
What feet did you want?
is a 21.
That hits.
Okay. 2 hits. That is a total of
I wanted like more.
17 points of piercing damage.
So
Halved because you're raging, so it'll be 8.
One-shot pistols?
8.
That'd be cool.
20 points of poison damage.
That is not half.
That's not half.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yep.
So that was fun. Next one is going to take a shot at you with the hand crossbow
Gotcha.
at advantage.
Why don't they try and take out the one in the corner?
Because you're asleep.
Boo hoo.
That is a 20 to hit.
That hits.
Wake me up in pain.
You're just going down one at a time. 21, 20.
Yeah.
So 22, 21,
Oh, it's probably
20.
keeping everything from
So that's 7 points of piercing damage. And make a constitution saving
Is
throw.
that 3?
Yes.
You
Okay.
have a glaive because you made a nice glaive for me. And then you took the enchantments back.
15 plus 8.
You have stupid high
I
constitution.
told you
23.
because I
Yep,
saw the
you're
plus
fine.
9
It's
hit.
just
My constitution score is 20. What do you expect?
Okay. That moves us on to Jack's turn.
What's this one?
One
I
more round, and then
forget they're
we're gonna
underneath
stop
the
wherever we're
outside.
at and get to everybody else. So
I'm gonna switch this up slightly. Instead of attacking with the axe, I'm gonna attack with my mouth.
This would be a good one.
Just
Jason
Jason Bards.
This is with teeth.
Don't touch the strippers.
Reckless attack again.
What? What'd you say? What was
Okay.
it now?
What? Nothing?
18.
Did you insult him?
No, I said.
No, he said
He's gonna
something.
parry
Don't
that
touch
one.
the something.
Misses.
Is this a filthy casual?
Don't touch the strippers.
You look like you're angry, like your glasses are making like angry eyebrows, like
23.
That hits.
It looked like
Okay.
that. Yeah.
That is what damage now?
Parry this, you filthy casual.
What is going on with our picture?
My camera's exposure is way too high for some reason.
I think
That's
the tap.
10.
I think the ball might have broke the camera.
10. And I gain 5 from that.
Look at the exposure.
Why?
Bite attack.
Dylan,
Oh,
we're
I
all
regain half the damage I deal if I'm under half hit points.
3d12.
Okay.
Just put your thumb over the thing and just let it readjust.
But it's a one hit.
Well,
Nope,
do
that
that.
was 10 damage.
Yeah,
We're
put your
not
thumb
doing
over-
that.
yeah, over the camera.
Okay.
You'd have to.
Bonus action, hidden step.
Okay. Where does that take you?
That doesn't. That just makes me invisible for a round.
60.
Oh,
How tall did you say the ceiling was?
A sword, sword,
Yeah, that's a little bit better.
yes, Evan. It is a phone.
Do you know how to fix it?
It's 15, 20 feet tall in this area where you're at currently.
And I'm 15 feet from the wall. So I can
It's
sit
slightly better.
10 back.
It's not.
We'll take a look here in a little bit. I only have so many cams. Evan,
That was Peter.
Peter.
And I'm 15 feet from the nearest wall.
Yeah, that would be beneficial, maybe.
Probably.
Yes.
So it takes 30 feet to get to the ceiling.
I was
Yes.
fixing
And
it.
then I have 10 feet left.
You broke it.
So I can get above
You can
5
see
feet
us. That's fixed.
from the drop.
Above.
We're just slightly angelic.
Above and 5 feet away.
So you're gonna go like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So for people
If I-
wondering, the 8
if I
foot,
heard it
500
worse, it's your
pound
fault,
guy
Evan.
is going to
Let
go
me-
climb
let me-
up the wall and climb on the ceiling and get above the drow.
Here, let me.
Okay.
Because
Which
yes.
one turns up the camera?
I don't know.
This is just fantastic live stream content here.
Yes.
That brings us to Cheem. Anything else you want to do while you're sleeping, Cheem?
Harry, this you filthy casuals.
Okay.
And I yelled at.
Whoops. Why does it keep doing this?
Okay, the drow that Jeyk has attacked and you're still
Oh, that looks
invisible.
better.
Okay, is going to take 2 attacks on Toxin. Not at advantage, just attacks.
Why I fixed
He's got stupid high armor class for a druid. He'll be fine.
So that is a 17 and a 23.
The 23 hits.
Okay.
Don't kill him. Please.
Oh, these guys are not looking to kill.
What are you
No,
doing?
that's worse. That just sounds worse.
Yep. So that's 6 points of poison
What are you gonna
damage,
do with this information?
which puts him down to 16 points. Or 6
And I'm
points
just
of
going to
piercing
assume there's a
damage.
Constitution saving throw coming up.
Not on the scimitar attacks, but there is 3d6 poison
completely
damage.
forgot. I should probably turn my shirt backwards.
Yeah, are we gonna get in trouble for having a logo on there?
No,
it's not even the
no.
logo. It's the woman on the picture.
Oh,
The jaws.
so that's 13 points of
That's
poison
fine,
damage.
That knocks him out, doesn't it?
Oh man,
Yep.
why is this
So
pen-
Toxin falls
what's-
unconscious.
I think he crashed. No, it's the sun.
Yeah, that brings us back to Cheem. You guys suck at this.
This has worked every time before.
It was because how I put it up. I wasn't sure how it
Well, maybe
was.
this will cheer
Okay.
you up. It's just a man floating in space.
I was trying to angle it so
There you
I
go.
could see us.
The one that is wielding the crossbow is going to hold his action until you reappear.
That's fair.
So, make a
Cheem's turn.
death saving throw for Toxin.
It's Cheem's turn. That's not
No.
nice.
It's Toxin's turn.
I don't
Guys
like
are
this
gonna
idea.
destroy
It's my
That
fault.
is a 16.
16.
I'm trying to get.
Evan, stop laughing at us.
Evan, it's all your fault for
Did you
laughing.
get it? Do you want me to try it?
Here, see, you can
It's my
check
pop
see if
socket.
it's.
Being dumb.
Yes, it is. I can't get it right.
This has literally worked every time.
It's just it's the unexperienced people are doing it.
Okay. Nobody shake the house. Okay.
Perfect.
Cue sudden earthquake.
Yeah, exactly.
In the-
He made it. He
Northwest
saved. He made the death saving throw. Okay. So you reappear on the ceiling.
He knows what he's talking about. I'm listening.
He is going to make an attack at you, and you used reckless on your last turn. Nope, that doesn't reset. That's fine on this turn. He's going to make an attack with his crossbow. That is a 19.
That hits.
Okay, make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
They have advantage on their attacks until his next turn.
This is his next turn.
What's
Is he
17
reappeared?
plus 8?
Plenty.
Oh, this is
So that's
this is an
5.
opportunity attack.
9
He
points
has
of
that
piercing
actually.
damage.
Gotcha, so 4.
Yep.
Do you understand
How
how,
many hit
reckless
points do you have
attacks work?
left?
41.
Oh, this is going to take a long time.
Dylan,
Huh?
do you understand how reckless attack works?
Yes.
The enemy gets advantage.
And then it's.
Until
James'
his
turn?
next turn, which the drow held its action until he reappeared.
Am I gonna
Oh,
be
I
the only
hate-
one
okay.
that survives this? Because I'm not
Your turn.
out.
Okay, I'm gonna move to directly above the one drow, and I have a question. What happens when a 500-pound furball falls 15 feet on a drow?
Well, technically,
As he bites
it's
into his
not
face.
15 feet because his head is at the 6 foot mark. Your head is 8 feet below 15.
No, I'm on all fours
so
on the ceiling though. I'm like hugging the
okay,
ceiling.
So it's like 4 feet. So that's. It's gonna be a
10
d6 of damage
Should knock him prone.
and a strength saving throw.
Okay. Yeah, DC. And then I'll make 2 bite attacks with reckless attack
Okay.
as I land on him.
Roll a d6 for damage.
Okay. Remember dirty 20 for the first attack roll. A d6 for damage.
Well, you're gonna be prone as well. You can't land on him and then make 2 attacks.
But I'm still on him biting. That's possible.
I'm gonna say you're both prone. You make it a disadvantage.
It's funny right here.
Why? Because you're jumping off the ceiling.
Okay.
You're
Well,
flipping
either way, I'm
over
using
like a
reckless
cat.
attack puts it to 1, and the first attack was a 13 plus 7,
You're flipping over like a cat.
and I rolled a 6 on the damage.
Okay.
Plus no, plus nothing.
No.
Oh shoot! I did that wrong. Yeah. So the first attack was still dirty 20 to hit because I'm using reckless attack. It gets it to 1, and the 13 was on the first roll.
Okay.
I'll just make the second one now, which is a natural 1. I got 1 hit,
Yep.
which is a d8, which is 5 plus.
He is unconscious.
4, which is 9, plus 2 for my rage, which is 11, which means I get, would that be 5 or 6 hit points? What's half of 11 in this?
5.
Why do you
Write
get
it down.
hit points?
You know what? I'm just gonna drop it up on a different.
We might not get that camera angle today.
We suck.
Wow.
By the way,
Let me just put out this one.
I'm at 1 higher hit point than I started the last round with. Than I ended the last round with. And I started the last round. Something like that. I don't know. I have movement.
Put it on.
That's the end of your
It
turn?
takes half movement to stand up, right? From being prone.
Yes.
I'm gonna do that because I have movement left.
This is now.
Okay.
We're gonna have to put it somewhere low. You lose your phone.
That's not cool.
Sorry you guys don't get to see us like normal. It's just it's just not nothing's working.
Phone is temperamental.
Can I try putting it on?
You can't even see Dylan.
Well, they can see me other ways normally.
Hello.
Does that work for you guys? As
I'll
annoying as
move
is?
it slightly over.
Put it on top of the smaller TV.
Use something
and see
other
what
than
it
my
does.
phone.
Put it backwards.
Can you use something else?
Yeah, I don't know why my phone is sentient tonight. It doesn't make any sense at all.
I thought you said who gave the phone sentence.
This normally works every time.
Yes. Wilfred, what did you do to the phone?
Okay, we're all
I
right for
did
now
nothing.
until the phone dies.
I'm
The
good.
little,
I'm
like,
cushioning it. Cushioning
magic
it.
things, they're above my head. I don't mess with things I don't understand.
Can you make things stay?
No,
Not
this is a
sapient,
very
construct.
poor
Okay, what are you
stream
doing with your movement?
currently.
Standing up.
Okay, and then that's it.
Mhm.
Okay. So that brings us to the drow. It is going to draw its swords, drop the crossbow, draw its swords, and
Did
come
they
running
roll
over
higher
to
or
you.
lower than Toxin? Because like saving throws. Were they?
Higher is better.
Okay.
So he's gonna run over to you and make two attacks at advantage, again. Because
This is gonna not
grant
work.
them advantage by using reckless.
Oh, it's not working.
So that's a 17 to hit the first one.
Nope.
Okay. That's a 19 to hit the second
Yep.
one. This is not going to go well for them. That is a
You didn't expect us to go this way, did you?
5 points of piercing damage.
So 2.
Yep. And then 3d6 poison damage.
Doesn't fall. I think it's good.
9 points
currently.
of poison damage.
Gotcha.
I think we can work with that.
Not as good as other times, but it's as good as I can get it without it being
That's
without
saving
killing your phone.
And you're right there.
That's saving throw, I'm guessing.
God.
For Toxin? Yes.
Instead of it being a bullet, it should be
5.
5.
that the chef
One of
threw
each.
a really
I don't like
small,
that game.
like baguette at him.
Okay.
Like little discs just like flip,
Toxins.
and the maggot just entered the
Failed.
side of his head.
Okay, that brings us to Cheem. Well, actually, now that we're at the top of the round again, because this would be Jeyk's turn at the top of the round, we're gonna stop what we're doing
Gotcha.
and check in on other folk because this has been like 45 minutes.
I feel like this isn't going the direction you expected.
I
stop
expected it to
playing
go one of
Gary's
two
mod.
ways. This is one of those ways.
Oh.
Uh,
I opened Zoom somehow.
okay, we are going to change the music.
Wait.
Everything's bigger. Change your icon size.
How do you stop it? I got to make it smaller again. Hell.
All right. So, Veltith, Samson, and
Just go to settings.
11-4. You guys just rescued the children, and you are in the cave.
I think one of us yelled on the way in. I think Jeyk just yelled something and just cannibalized in, didn't he?
Possibly. I want the three of you to make perception checks to see if you heard anything.
Let me exit out of settings here then. So I was playing Gary's mod and it screwed up my thing.
Yes, I'm using your music, Evan, because I lost everything I had today. Yes, when the program updated.
Hooray, he lost everything.
The program went stupid, don't worry.
Yes, 11-4.
12.
Ooh,
12.
15.
15.
7.
7. Samson,
Perception.
you hear
Oh, yeah.
a strange noise in the distance around the corner where the other group went.
I'm gonna stop and walk around the corner and take a look.
Okay, and you walk around the corner and you're taking a look and you see a hallway that there's a what looks to have been a portal, almost completely closed. It's about yay big, and a rope shoots out, and then the portal closes all the way and cuts the rope off.
I'm gonna be a little bit panicked, and I'm gonna exit the room. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna exit the room. I'm gonna look at. Well, I'm gonna get Feltith's attention first. So, hey, Feltith.
Yes?
I think we lost a couple of our compatriots in
In a portal accident.
into a portal somewhere.
Hold on, let me come and look. I'm gonna quickly run around the corner there to go look at... And you said the portal was closed?
The portal is closed,
There's
and
evidence-
there is just a chunk of rope singed on one end from a swift cutting action, and that is it. Just a chunk of rope on the floor.
This is too calming for something this intense.
I don't have a
Was
lot of
this
choices.
Was this to accessory display?
Yeah,
Because it
that's
changed
it.
No, I think it's.
No, that's right. That's right. That's right.
That's right. I think it was like that.
I'm just gonna pick up the rope and go walk back to Samson and be like, any idea where the portal might have gone?
I don't have an idea of where it could have gone, but if I'm to make any guess, it would have to do with the people who kidnapped these kids, being this is their hideout.
You are, a master of the arcane arts, yes?
I believe so, yeah.
Is there anything that you could do that would be able to trace any remnants and know where they might be?
Dylan, is that possible?
There's no spells I'm aware of, but make an intelligence check for me.
Why did I close my computer? I need to
Make sure you sit close this way.
I don't know.
Okay, give me a second. Let me pull it back up now that everything's fixed. Intelligence. Alright.
By the way, we have a new subscriber, follower, Bowmaster9907. Does anybody know who that is?
Bridget.
It's Bridget. Okay. Hi, Bridget. Thanks for joining us.
By the way, there's a
23.
account you should probably block because
23.
they're giving spam.
Yeah, I saw that. So you, thinking about it, you realize that you probably don't know where the portal goes or have any means on you that you remember to try to figure it out. But
You can
You-
safely assume it's a
you
dark place.
did knock out 2 people that came from there.
Mm-hmm.
So they probably have a fairly decent idea where they're going.
No, you can safely assume it's a dark place.
Then I'm going to assume. Felt
Would
I-
any of us have knowledge about where drow come from? I mean,
Yeah.
like-
Carrick would, but he's not there. Make a history check, Felda.
Should I too, just for the heck of it, or?
You remembered something here.
Oh.
We'll see where he ends up.
11.
11? Your knowledge of the drow is not extensive. You do know that Carrick is a drow and that they're not super common in the material plane.
Okay. Well, and we did not lethally kill these drow, right?
No, we didn't.
No, they're both just unconscious. You knocked them out.
Okay,
You're
in
very
that
intentional.
case. Yes, 11-4.
While this is going on, 11-4 would like to gather the miniature sapiens together, and would actually like to lay on hands, because I remember one was in a bird's black tentacles, so they might actually be hurt. So he is not killing the prisoners, as I really wanted to. He's instead doing the nice guy thing.
Did you actually do that at the end of last session?
Nope.
I think I only did it to
The
one.
kids were not healed. He helped you. You were going to, but you did not make your dex save to go across the tentacles, so you were unable to get there.
I did some healing on him.
You did heal one of them, I think.
I
a
did
little
like
bit.
46, yeah.
No, you gave that to somebody else, I think.
I cast it again after.
Okay. Anyway, you heal. We'll assume that you healed the injuries that the children have, and they are all conscious and awake. Are you all untying them? Hello, Sammy and Garbage.
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 Yes, internet. They named their cat Garbage. We love Garbage.
Hello, Garbage.
You do love garbage.
Garbage is a chunky kitty.
So chunky.
Man, Garbages get big,
so the
that's why
children,
it's named Garbage.
They seem to be in a state of shock, but they are happy to be rescued. I'm assuming you all untied them.
Yeah, untie them and use the rope from them to then tie up the drow.
Okay, so
Cat,
the drow are
reverse
tied.
guard.
I want to tell them to double check the ropes, and I'm going to try and cheer up the kids to make them not as shocked.
Okay. Okay, what are you gonna do? You're gonna.
My 8-8 friend went
I'm
to
just
go
going
get
to
himself
tell
killed.
them that everything's alright. I'm going to take them outside and maybe do a couple of magic tricks or something.
Okay.
Give an offhand
And,
joke that Sammy's
so
friend
while
is
you're
going to
doing
get
that,
killed.
are you guys going to interrogate the drow?
They're still unconscious at this point in time, right?
Unless somebody wakes them up.
Oh, I just told them to tighten up the rope.
Do we have any guesses as to how long they might be unconscious?
Like how technically Cheem
you
is
can
probably
try
best
shaking
suited
them.
to interrogate people.
What's that?
You can try shaking them.
Technically Cheem is best suited
No, I
to
don't want them to
interrogate
wake up. I want them to stay unconscious.
Then don't shake
Make a
them.
medicine check
Intimidate-
for me then.
intimidate-
Then shake them really hard.
Interrogation.
Okay.
Yes.
That's a 9.
9. Judging by their injuries and how hard you hit them, it could be out for an hour, they could be out for 10 minutes. You really don't know. This is not your area of expertise.
Well, I'm gonna make sure they're tied up really freaking well, and then I'm gonna... Samson and 11-4. Here's kind of what I'm thinking. We bring them folks, all of them, the bad ones and the children, into town, and we turn in the bad ones, put them in a jail cell. We can interrogate them from there, and then we can return the children. And then hopefully we can figure out where the others went and go from there. Does that sound like a plan?
This unit agrees. That is the most efficient use of our resources.
That does sound like a good plan, but how do you know that they'll let us interrogate them? Once we hand them over, we don't have any jurisdiction under them.
Do you think that we have the capability to restrain them on our own?
This is way too peaceful of music.
Sorry, I don't have much to choose
If they wake
They're
up, I
growing
could just
drows
cast
in their
sleep.
field.
Yes.
Hey, that's a good idea. And 11-4. You're really good at grabbing things, yes? You could just grab them.
That seems like a reflection of the asset that I present, but yes, I could grab them.
Perfect. So I guess in that case, we hang on to them and return the children first.
Yes, I'd say so.
Where do we want to bring them?
Well, I'd say we bring them to the guard's office since they know more about the kids than we do.
Oh no, I'm referring to the mysterious folks.
Mysterious folks.
The drow.
I would say we take
Would
them
it not
back.
make sense to bring them to the guard as well, since I understand sapiens like to elicit revenge against those who harm them?
We just, 11-4, we just wish to ensure we can question them before they are removed from our abilities.
Perhaps it would be most optimal to explain the situation. Truly, our associates have been kidnapped as well. I know they're not as small as these sapiens, but I mean, we could say that Cheem is small.
Cheem is childlike and at heart.
Would you like to do the negotiations, 11-4?
Oh no, we're never getting out of here.
I believe that would be optimal.
Excellent. And we can back you up.
We're all gonna die.
Cheem is childlike at
I'm
heart.
not sure about this, but I'll just go with it. Then I'm gonna load the kids onto the demon horse.
The Phantom Seed's only gonna last for about another 35 minutes or so.
Well, then I'll desummon it and resummon it again.
Okay. That does
So
take
we
a
have-
spell slot.
Well, it's 11 minutes. It's a 11 minutes. Does it take a spell slot still?
Yeah,
If
so
it's like-
if you,
if it's like
if you
tiny-
cast a ritual, then you use a spell slot, but you don't have to worry about material components at all.
Oh, all right. Well then, I'm gonna use whatever I can then to summon back in the Phantom Seed and just.
Okay. So that will take 10 or 11 minutes.
Yep.
Or 11 minutes. So over the next 11 minutes, you summon the spiritual or the Phantom Steed, and the children are a little bit afraid of it, but they
Well,
seem
they
to
could
trust
prance
you.
around or something like that.
They seem to trust you
It's
and
great, so
understand
it
that you're
has to be
there to help them.
Mhm.
So you guys going to? Yes, that'd be great, Evan. I would love to use any music you can make. But I do have access to other music. It's just it deleted all of my playlists, and it's hard to find now.
They probably just hid them.
Yeah, these were built as like themes for the characters, not really background music, so sorry about that.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Can I point something out?
What?
This music seems like the part of a movie where it's like after a battle, some of the main characters died, but then everyone else is getting their life back together and reuniting and talking about things. And
Was that Broadleaf?
That's actually really similar to Wilfred's story.
yeah,
Why?
Actually,
Why?
yeah,
that's Wilfred's. Like he was in battle, and now he doesn't know
Yeah,
his purpose.
The song that you're listening to right now is Wilfred's. The one with the harmonica is Braun Leafs.
Oh, look at that. That's pretty.
Oh, well,
I
just
just
work.
thought of Tony Stark.
Because I just wanted to express.
Anyway,
That is
are you? Would you
As
guys
well.
like
But
to
he's dead, so.
talk to the drought? What's the plan?
Okay, so I think that the plan now is to bring everybody to the guards. 11-4 is going to negotiate with the guards with me and Samson as backup in case things go horribly wrong
I think so.
about interrogating the drow because of our situation. And then we figure it out from there.
I could interrogate. Because I have an intimidation of +5.
Fine.
Want to play good cop, bad cop?
Sure.
Really?
I like
Good cop,
this
bad
idea.
cop, and evil robot.
Good cop, bad cop, man is gonna beat the living shit out of you.
So do you want to interrogate here, or do you want to go bring them back?
I think we're bringing him to the guards
Yeah.
first, right?
The robot Watson.
So over the course of the next hour, you guys travel back to the city of Colfax and bring them to the guard. I'm assuming our 5'9" robot friend 11-4 is just carrying one on each shoulder.
Dylan.
I believe that would be within your strength capabilities.
With a 20 strength, I think yes.
Okay.
Dylan.
Yes.
What's your
He
carrying
walks in.
capacity?
Where are they?
Just figured it out.
Never start with the hand. The victim gets all fuzzy.
Pretty sure it's time
Never
15.
start with the head.
It's bad cop and even worse cop, and then there's evil robots.
I didn't know it was time.
So you guys arrive at the guardhouse, and the receptionist is there. My favorite voice to do. And she says,
Oh Lord.
"Oh my goodness, looks like you found them children. I will notify their families immediately."
Then
See what happens when you miss weeks, Thomas? You miss out. You miss out on all the voices. And it looks like you have found some other things as well.
These are the ones who were taking the small sapiens. By their action, 3 of our associates are missing as well. We request full information from these sapiens.
Well, I understand that. There is some protocol. Once they are in our possession, they cannot be harmed. But, you know, people fall sometimes.
I like this.
This unit did not intend to harm the captured sapiens. This unit requests information from them.
Sam is now just going like,
Well, I hope that they will talk for you. I will turn him over to the captain of the guard. Captain?
Almost kills him, then heals him. Oh, we didn't do anything.
Yeah. And a guy, a large human man, walks out and he goes, yeah? Well, they have brought us some fugitives that were kidnapping children. So if you would like to take them out of here, that would be great. So he grabs them, takes them into another room, and you guys are given the impression that you can follow and begin interrogation. So the captain of the guard wakes them up, and well, I will leave you guys to it. Just remember, no wounding of the already wounded fugitives / kidnappers. But I will be interrogating them myself later, so don't hurt them too much.
Understood, sir.
And you guys are left with the prisoners.
And they are awake, yes?
At this point, they are awake and in manacles.
Okay. So I'm gonna go into the cell, if I can. Am I able to?
Yep.
can I enter with them and just stand back?
Yep.
Okay, and I'm gonna walk right up to them and I'm gonna sit down next to them. I'm so sorry, gentlemen. I did my best to make sure I didn't leave any marks. Hopefully you're feeling okay after that whole ordeal.
The one that appears to be the ringleader of the two speaks to you. How do I want to play this?
This is the accent for all future drow.
I know.
No pressure whatsoever.
Hello, man.
Well, I mean, Thomas plays a drow, so I can just use Thomas's accent, I guess, which is like just talking. So, yeah, man, I'm from Jamaica. No, I can't do that.
Cinnamon Applejack.
I like how people assume white people can't be Jamaican.
Yeah, exactly. So he turns to you and he says, well, you screwed up our whole operation.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize there was much of an operation going
Evan, you froze!
on.
There you go.
What kind of operation? What was that?
No, I got it. Well, I've already said too much. None of your business.
Samson, would you like to talk to these fine folks?
Alright. I'm gonna walk up and then I'm going to stand in front of him for a moment. And then I'm gonna say, you've got one chance and one chance only to say, to tell us the truth.
Intimidate.
So what if I do? What's in it for us?
You don't get the shit beaten out of you.
Kinda already did.
I'll make it worse.
You're not gonna do anything.
All right, and then at this point, I'm gonna grab his shirt, lift him up towards me, and I'm gonna do intimidation.
Okay, make an intimidation check. I will make
Okay,
a wisdom
start off.
saving throw.
Ooh, all right, that's 18.
Yeah, I rolled a 7. So. I mean, you don't have to hit me. You don't have to hurt us.
Folks, I really do hope that you'll be willing to cooperate with us. I promise that I'll help make you feel a little better on the other side. We just need answers from you.
I like the happy music that's playing.
Can I roll for persuasion?
Ever-living shit out of them.
Yes, roll persuasion. You like another wisdom saving throw.
So that's a 16.
That's an 8. I can't roll nothing. Well, we do appreciate you not killing us. You'll have to have a good word with the captain to, not have us, killed or anything.
I'm gonna put him down at this point and just nod my head.
You're putting him down already?
Well, he answered, so...
No, putting him down?
I can give you limited information. What would you like to know?
What was the portal and where did it go?
A smile creeps across his face. Did somebody go in it?
That's for us to know and for you to find out.
Well, if somebody did go in it, let's just say they've probably already been taken.
Well, where
Taken where?
Snore. Snore.
They hear a snore in the back of their head. Bury this, you casual.
Someone lit the house on fire.
Mom,
Well,
what happened to the
you see-
chicken? Wait, you're dead, I'm sorry.
There was a reason we were taking the kids. You see, we are slavers. And on the other side of that portal was what's known as the Upper Dark, where more of our group were waiting for us to return.
Just how evil do these guys seem?
Well, I mean,
Make
that should be
a
obvious.
insight check for me.
They were kidnapping children.
It should
Then
be
well
obvious
pee in your
enough.
Cheerios.
They just said they're slavers. They're kidnapping children. How evil do you think they could be?
Yeah, but there can be not absolutely horrible reasons for that. 14.
14. You gather they don't really think they're evil. They think that's just part of their culture. Slavery is like a thing with drow culture. So they don't think they're terribly evil. Not as evil as you would think of kidnappers.
I feel like this is where we get monetized.
So the information that we've gathered from them is that that portal went to their homeland where they were sending people for a reason.
Yes, to be slaves, because they are slavers.
Who putting in death.
In that case, Felteth will suddenly get a heck of a scowl over his face. You foul scum! I'm gonna attempt to throw a punch, but stop it right in front of the guy's face.
Okay, make a performance check.
I just realized this. If we
That's a
fail, I'm
10.
gonna quickly.
That's a 10. Fairly simple maneuver. You're a little farther away than you intended to be when you stopped the punch, but the message came across.
Okay, good.
He kind of flinches a little bit. Well, you gonna hit me or fight like a girl? Wait, no. Girls in our culture are very strong. You gonna hit me or not?
Feltus, if you're not going to do it, I will.
Okay.
Check with your face.
I don't know how this works with can a monk select to do an unarmed strike that does the normal 1 damage and not the monk die damage?
Tries to do 1 damage, accidentally kills
I
him.
would think if you roll a high enough attack roll, you can be in control of that. When you're going down. This is not setting a precedent for hitting a good attack roll and controlling how much damage you do scaling up.
Yeah, no, I'm aware. Because basically I'm attempting to throw a punch with as minimal damage as possible here.
Okay.
So I am going to punch him.
Okay, roll an attack roll.
That is a crit fail.
You try to punch him and you miss completely.
Is anybody nearby?
Wow.
You don't even hit him at all. Somehow you miss this restrained. Actually, you should have advantage on that. Try it again, because he is restrained.
Oh, nice.
Bad cop, incompetent cop.
That is another crit fail.
Okay, yeah. You somehow miss this completely bound individual.
11-4 had something to say.
11-4.
You take sapients to use them against their will.
He kind of squints at you. Well, yeah.
To what purpose?
Get work done. Free labor.
Is this system efficient?
Can I
Hold on.
I want to glare at him to see if he answers that or not.
He's gonna answer, because you guys have kind of persuaded him to be talkative.
Oh.
It's been highly efficient in serving our community well for hundreds of years. You could say it's a way of life where I come from.
And I was gonna get in trouble for killing a weasel.
Tradition does not dictate efficiency. What is the long-term growth of your sapient workforce? If you need to supplement that with outside resources, this does not bode well towards long-term efficiency.
That's above my pay grade.
This unit would like to request information from a higher-ranking individual of your organization. There seems to be sufficient inaccuracies.
Sufficient inaccuracies, wow. Well, as I am the highest ranking member of my organization here, good luck.
Luck is not required for this endeavor. This unit will receive all necessary information.
Well, if I were you, if you want that information, I would just take myself on a trip to the Underdark, to the city of Menzoberranzan. Good luck.
It's like we all just somehow, all three of us somehow actually make it out of this thing completely fine. We go there for no reason. We're already back.
Anybody want the spelling on that city real quick?
Yes.
It's better than Scary Friday.
Menzoberranzan. Actual lore Underdark city for Drow.
Are you sure you didn't just hit some random things in your keyboard?
Nope. Actual. This is probably the most well-known city in the Underdark, according to lore.
It looks like an actual name.
Anyway, you're gonna keep saying stuff 11-4?
Felton. Based on your interaction with these sapients, I feel this unit assumes that their action is incompatible with current existence, correct?
He's just gotta unpack that.
He says a lot of things that can be unpacked.
The drow is just like,
This is not a computer.
Would you wish me to remedy the existence of these sapients?
Kill inside.
Wait, who's he talking to right now?
You, he just asked you a question. You just like stared at us all for a long time.
Sorry, everybody froze right at the moment that he like started talking, so I didn't know who it was addressed to. Sorry
Okay,
about
ask that question again.
To take a lot of RP off of it. Do these beings deserve to continue to live?
The drow?
Yes.
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 For now.
For now.
The one that appears to be the lesser in command just goes.
I laugh back in the bottom.
Am I allowed to attempt to punch this sucker again?
Do you want
Try
to?
again.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wanted
And I'm
to.
doing this at advantage again, yes?
Yes, roll 2 nat 1s again for me, please.
No, I refuse. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
No.
It
And I
murders
would
him.
say that's. Are you punching the one that you've been talking to, or the one that just laughed in the corner?
The one that just laughed.
Okay. He kind of looks at you now, turns his head and looks at you, kind of got a tear in his eye. You can see he's not mentally tough or physically tough.
Okay. And at that, Feltif is going to turn around and walk out before he causes any more damage.
Okay.
Alright, before I leave, I'm gonna walk up to the leader. I'm gonna kneel down. I'm gonna say, better not be lying to me, otherwise I'll be back.
Well, if you're gonna try to go where it sounds like he wants to go, you won't be back.
We'll just see about that. And as I turn around, I'm gonna try and do like a little bat kick and just say oops, if that's able to do anything. Like if I can just like do like a little bit of a kick.
Yeah,
to
sure.
him.
Try it. Try it. At advantage.
That'd be unarmed strike.
At advantage.
Well, that's a natural 20 plus 6. No, that's a natural 20. That's it. And then the damage is 6, so.
Actually, natural 20, you'd be able to limit that to 1 if you wanted to. Just so you're not straight up knocking him out.
Yeah.
Again.
Or you could
I could
just
limit it to
knock
1,
him
yeah.
out again.
Okay.
And then
11-4.
Yeah, and then just oops, and then walk out.
Okay. So you kick him. Walk out. 11-4. Anything else?
11-4 is alone in the room with the drow.
Yep.
Oh no.
We already established that 11-4 needs to be highly watched. So.
What did you do?
In my defense, he left me unsupervised.
11-4 is going to remove the manacles from both drow. How much do you think I healed the kids for?
Probably about 12 hit points were necessary for all 4 kids.
Okay, I'm going to apply what's left of my healing, which is 35 minus 12, so 13, split between the two, so 7 and 6.
Okay, sure.
Your organization seems inefficient, but insufficient data is available. This unit requests additional data.
Right.
This unit intends to go to Minzo Barazon.
And?
Go there first and indicate that this unit provided you aid and assistance in leaving custody.
Okay.
As I understand your position, you are a legionnaire, a soldier.
One could say that.
Tell your commanding officer I intend to speak with that individual.
Alright. How do you plan on getting us out of here?
I would suggest moving quickly.
Duh. You gonna make a distraction of some sort?
She's gonna burn down the building.
He doesn't have a tinderbox, so he can't. Don't worry about it.
This unit would suggest you are free. None of your possessions were taken by this party. Do you have all necessary equipment to perform your arcane function?
Wouldn't the guards have taken everything off?
Nobody took nothing off him.
So now 11-4 is going through the
Well.
portal.
Yeah.
This unit will attempt to distract, but would request that minimal casualties are caused.
Can someone,
Sounds like a
can I
plan.
just remember? Wait, we're not supposed to leave him alone.
So are you gonna head out of the room?
Yes, I'm going to head out and attempt to get Feltith and Samson and probably the male guard, I guess, is our the guy in charge as far as we know.
Yep, Captain.
I'm going to attempt to kind of like wave them into conference,
Okay.
into talking.
Okay.
Before that, can I tell the guard to keep a close eye on them? Because I was going to do that when I left the room anyways.
We'll say that that's happening in conference. However, as you walk out of the interrogation room, you hear a kind of a zzz kind of sound. Sounds like a portal opening. And as you walk out, you heard a portal open. As you walk farther away, you heard a portal close.
For the record, this would be a long time after we went through the portal, so like this is not just dumping them on my
Clearly,
combat.
No, this is like an hour and a half after.
More than that.
Yeah.
We
this
walked
is-
a long way. That's several hours later.
No, because this is...
We walked a long
No.
ways.
You walked? Who are you?
When we went to
Yeah,
their base,
It
we
took
walked
them an
a
hour
long
to get
way.
back to the city.
It took more to get there, didn't it?
No, it didn't really. Because you walked up and then you went back down. They went in a straight line. I had it mapped out in my head. So this will be about an hour and a half later. But I didn't say that portal was going to the same spot. Alright?
Which is true. I'm just verifying this is later. This is not getting
So, as this is all happening, let's check in with Carrick and Broadleaf.
Yeah.
What?
And Wilfred's... You're just in the house by yourself.
Carrick.
In the house,
Why
in
are we
the house
check-
board
Why are we
house.
checking in with
In
the
house
corpse?
board. By the way, while we're switching scenes here, we have another follower. I don't know who Norka0315 is.
Thanks for
Anybody
the
know?
bits. That's
But
what you're saying.
We have
Twitch,
another
right?
follower. Thanks, guys.
When they donate
I don't
them,
know.
yeah.
Dylan,
Yeah,
why are we
nobody's
checking
donated.
in with
But
the
no one
corpse?
donated any because we don't
What
have
is
it
a
on.
bit?
Whose corpse?
You pay money to
Carrick.
give it to them, and then it can show up like a message
Carrick's
on the
not a
screen.
corpse.
Do you get money that way?
He's
He's
dead,
a
isn't he?
living corpse.
Carrick?
That's how you pretty much.
Oh yeah, I was thinking the other one.
Narrowleaf.
Yeah.
No.
I'm a pile of
The
ashes.
drow that died
Oh,
from our party.
we don't have
You
it.
didn't have a draw that died.
Or am I thinking
The
of?
only party members that have died are Gleason and
Yeah,
Narrowleaf.
I was thinking of Gleason.
Yeah, no, not Gleason.
He's not a drow.
He's laying in the grave going.
So about this time, Carrick and Broadleaf, you
I was
guys
thinking the wrong thing.
arrive in at the city of Colfax, and at the western gate, as you guys are walking in, or the eastern gate, Broadleaf, you see a familiar face. You see.
Sure.
Make a perception check.
Make a history.
Any other conversation, Carrick and Broadleaf, before we get into more storyline here? Or?
No, just I'm
16.
making my way to the nearest person to find out where the cleric is.
Okay.
Making my way downtown.
What did you see? Perception?
16.
16? So you see your father at the gate. Kind of just sitting by the gate.
Oh.
And
Oh.
as he sees you approach,
Does he recognize me?
nope, you ain't got no hair.
He never recognizes his son anymore.
Well, he's only seen his son as young, and then old with a beard and long hair.
He mistook him for his own.
Now there's old son with no facial hair.
Or hair.
Or hair.
Or eyebrows.
Yeah.
Or eyelashes.
Yep.
Or nose hair.
Oh, Dad.
Broad?
Yep.
You have
And
another...
this is Carrick. He's my good friend. We hang out all the time.
He reaches out to shake Carrick's hand.
Hello, sir. We're actually looking for a cleric for your son here. He has
I talk to God.
undergone some changes, as you can see. So, yeah, we're looking for your cleric. Where is he?
What changes are you trying to fix? Last time I saw him, he was old with the beard and hair. Now he has no beard and hair. It's kind of strange having a son older than myself.
I smell toast.
We intend to bring it back to what the original age was supposed to be.
Just die.
As I understand it, Broadleaf chose to be this age, and I don't know if it can be undone.
I don't know about choosing it. I think it was more of a matter of comfort at the time.
Did what with who?
You can see what will be done. There is clerics up on the second level. But Broadleaf, I have a letter for you. I was going through Granddad's things, and I found...
The letters from Grandpa?
A letter from Braun Leaf.
Braun Leaf?
Yes.
Letters from Braun Leaf?
A letter from Braun Leaf.
From our cave, do I hear this?
An hour and a half away by flight. No, yes, you do not. You're the one who decided to stay there.
Make a perception.
Carrick didn't invite me along.
Okay, I'm going to screenshot this and send it to you, Brody.
Okay.
On Facebook. I was gonna print them, ran out of time.
Carrick, I am perfectly comfortable being old. I do not need to waste money on being young again. I get preferential seating on the buses.
You're fine.
What? I get to go first in lines.
You get many benefits of being old. I get referential seating on the buses.
What did you say, Carrick?
I said money is no object. That's not the issue.
What is the issue?
You missing out on all the pancakes you could have in the foreseeable future.
I'm only 60. I'm not dead.
Yeah.
He's diving right into his grave. What is he talking about?
Let's go, Bradley.
Okay.
Okay. Broadleaf.
Just making our way up to the clerics.
Broadleaf doesn't even have a foot in the grave. He's diving into it.
Okay, so you guys head up to. While you're walking, Broadleaf's trying to read the letter, and you head up to the clerics. Who Broadleaf you actually recognize the way of the clerics because you've been there before when they undummified you. Everything happened to you. Everything happens
was really
to
dumb.
Broadleaf.
Then I was really smart. Then I was kind of dumb. Then I was young. Now I'm old and bald.
You
And
walks
as
up to
he's
him, hey,
saying
can you
this to me, I'm
youngify
walking
me?
up to the cleric and be like, hey, I believe we've talked to you before. This is Broadleaf. He has encountered another affliction. And we are wondering if there is a possibility of you guys fixing it again.
You walk up and hey, can you youngify me?
Yes. What affliction has he received?
Well, I mean...
He's got a problem with me being old.
He's about 60-ish years old and is bald and falling apart. He was not that way when we were at our last destination.
So you're saying he was much younger?
Yeah. If I'm correct, Broadleaf, about 30 years younger, I want to say.
40.
40.
I think. I'm not sure about spells.
See, as you can see, dementia is already setting in, and we need this to kind of go.
What sound is this?
Well, my knowledge of making younger, typically it happens when they stare at a undead creature of the ghostial type. How long ago did this happen?
About a month.
Broadleaf,
Huh?
when did this happen?
History
What
check,
I remember,
please. History check.
He grumbled.
was it,
You would.
was
you
I
would
even there?
Yeah, you were there. You would know this happened
6.
almost a month ago. Broadleaf, however, thinks it happened yesterday. You see, to fix this effect, it has to be within 24 hours.
Well, son of a bitch. Is there any kind of alternative?
You have fish oil?
Fellow DMs, it says greater restoration
But
within
is there
24
some type of
hours.
spell or something that makes you young?
Maybe
Is
it's
there
a
a-
makeup. Look at a living thing.
Aside from going to the Maybelline cosmetic cleric,
Look at
Yeah,
living
yeah.
To get my
No,
friend back
that's
to
just
where
what
he
an old
was.
person does. He looks at something and goes, I wish.
Well,
it was
as a
like
cleric, there is nothing I can do that I am aware of.
Necromancy.
But if you find a druid of capable abilities, you could reincarnate him, which would make him young again, but a different species.
That'd be cool.
We'll accept you. Hey, can I have reincarnation?
Yes, you're telling me that
Imagine
is
your
our
father's
only
shot.
option.
As far as I'm
Yeah.
aware, yes.
Comes back as a Kenku.
As far as I'm aware, yes.
Don't make that arm on the internet.
What do you mean?
Put it down.
I'm raising my hand.
Yeah, straight up or not forward.
I look at Braun Leaf and I go, well,
Hitler is bad.
you really screwed this one up, big guy.
It's not all bad.
What?
Really?
I can still kick some ass.
Can you? Or are you going to throw a hip out trying to punch somebody?
I've never punched with my hips.
And to understand how reincarnate works, he has to die first.
Let's not do that one.
I don't think we're going to be following through with that. Thank you again for... Bye.
Okay.
And we leave.
Okay. Yes, Jack.
So, Braun, or not Braun Leaf, Brash Leaf would have seen his son as normal, then oldest facial hair, then old, completely hairless, and then a different race.
Yeah. Potentially.
That would be amazing.
Just in a week
Like,
span.
father.
A week of span.
Suddenly a 5 foot tabaxi comes up to Brash Leaf.
Just so you guys know, so reincarnate, the way it works, the spell is cast, and the DM rolls a D100
To pick the race.
to pick the race. It's completely random.
That's funny.
There's dragonborn, dwarves, elves, gnomes,
Or
half-elves, halflings, humans, and tiefling.
Or the DM can choose whichever form he wants. So you could make him into a short stack goblin girl,
Goblin would be fun.
a Goliath woman, who I would recommend
Evan,
as a big black hat.
Pete, I'm starting to think you have a thing for women.
Wow, how embarrassing.
Hey,
How
Brad.
embarrassing.
Hey,
A
Bradley,
happily
I see
married
you.
man has a thing for women.
Hey, Bradley, if I see you now, woman, here's this house.
And then also,
Say that again?
the 4 kids in 7 years, does it also say that?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Kind of.
Wait. Hey, Bradley, if I see you now, a woman, here, have this talisman.
You're dead somewhere.
So, you would maintain all of your stats, but unless there's racial abilities for the new ones.
How much does that cost?
Only 1,000 gold pieces.
I can't wait until he tries to find
Yes.
the party fund.
Would he
Yes.
lose all of the +1 to every ability because he's human?
He does
You
it
would
multiple
lose those and
times.
receive the other ones of the other race.
So I look over at Braun Leaf and I was like, all right, let's get out of here. We're going to go get you a new hat to cover up whatever. And I rub the top of his head. This is. And he goes,
I love how nobody's questioning why he's bald suddenly. You guys are just like, he was in a forest.
I know. One of the weirdest things that could ever happen to anybody. Who would it happen to? Braun Leaf.
I haven't seen him, have I?
Gleason did think it was normal that you just suddenly turn into a woman for a while.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Brody's been through.
Well, Carrick, we could do that, but I have this letter from my granddad here. He says that we should go find... He says he's dead, and that we should go find the Warforged.
Can you read it verbatim?
Can you?
Okay, I'll read the letter. So the letter from
Broadleaf
Broadleaf to
Goblin.
Broadleaf.
Well, before you read that, he just kind of says that, and I'm like, what? Oh my god. What Warforged? You mean the two that we already have with us?
Unless there's 2 more hiding in Honeywood.
To which he begins to read the letter.
He begins to read the weather.
The letter, written by Braun Leaf, says, "My dear son, I am afraid I must go on a journey to find a powerful item for a powerful person." Parentheses, he wishes this mission remain a secret. "My search for this item has taken me to Torrent, where I have found a tunnel system that I believe will lead me to the item I seek. If you do not hear from me within the next several years, please go to Honeywood and find my Warforged companions north along the river.
What a timeline.
They have been instructed to go there if we ever become separated. Also, if you do not hear from me, assume the worst and that I won't be coming back. Where I go, many cannot follow. Only the bravest of warriors are able to enter and survive.
Bravest boys and
Tell my grandkids I love them dearly and that I look forward to returning to take them camping. Inform the Warforged of my demise and instruct Builder to activate the Lowdown protocol in his memory banks. This will unlock some information for him that will lead him to me,
These are the names.
or at least where I was. Builder and Warrior will then be instructed to carry on my mission. With all my love, Braun Leaf."
What do you think it means, Carrick?
I'm going to assume that we need to talk to Wilfred and get that lowdown unlocked and head to Torrent.
What? Do you know where they went?
Yeah.
Who's
Carrick,
dead?
make a history check for me. Broadleaf, make a perception check for me.
Again?
Yep.
I'm actually good at those.
He's looking at the letter. There's a secret message in the letter, but I don't think the way I sent it to him is that good. 14. You notice that some letters in the letter are randomly underlined.
I noticed that, and I was like, what the heck?
Okay, figure that out.
I rolled a 15.
15. Carrick, you remember that you've seen the tunnels under Torrent. You even mapped some of them out, except for one that went far to the west.
Under.
Words are hard, especially when old age.
Did you have the word under?
Oh my gosh, let me do it. Okay, I'm gonna do this in character. Wait a minute.
Just so you sound less dumb.
Under.
Under the sea.
My God, Bradley, spit it out.
He's having a stroke. Someone help. Call an ambulance.
Why? What?
Why?
Do I have to? Under the crack.
Brody,
What
how
the
about
heck?
you open the doc and write down the letters
Oh
that are
no, you
underlined?
gotta figure this out.
Give me a pencil. Oh! Am I this dumb? Okay. U N
Can you just hand someone the computer and write down the
D
letters for him?
E R. I missed both of those last time.
Eric is just sitting here staring at Bradley right out of this.
D R
Under.
K.
Feels like you missed an A.
Hey, dark. Nope, it's just Dirk.
Oh, there's an A.
Where?
Dirk. Oh,
Between R and K? It's just Dirk.
Where's the
Well,
R?
you remember, you know, your grandpa's about as smart as you are.
Under Dirk.
No,
There's
I'm looking for an A.
in here. Do not
A
here.
under here.
Yeah, but that's
an A. That's an A. Right before the R.
Gosh.
Did you think that was an R?
well, it's canon now. He's in the Underdirk.
And the sad thing is, Braun Leaf thought this was really clever. It's underlined letters, like that's not a code. And they're even in the correct order.
Yeah,
And
well,
his grandson,
nobody else figured it
who
out.
shares similar intelligence, couldn't figure it out.
Whoops.
Bradley, let me see that.
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah, you guys,
everyone
I
in the
start
party's
reading
face
it.
right now.
Pretty sure it says Underdark, but
Truly, his grandfather was a genius.
Dylan's everyone's face in the party right now.
Well, yeah, I loosened it up for you. Let's go find Wilfred.
You loosened it up!
Bring back his letter, pull the rope, we hop on and ride back.
Okay, so you guys take off.
Why didn't my dad figure that out?
He just found the letter today.
That took longer than it
How
should've.
did Braun Leaf send the letter?
It was in Braun Leaf's stuff, and Brashleaf was going through his stuff after you told him about Braun Leaf. That part did not get explained. Okay, now that I'm done crying,
It took longer than it should have.
I even looked at it and I'm like, that's just a programming error when he typed it out.
No, everything's intentional.
I didn't even notice it.
I wish I could have printed it for you.
And now for something completely different.
Okay, we're gonna get to you guys in just a minute, but
Are we
first,
heading to the cave? Can we head to the cave?
yep, you guys take off for the cave. Wilfred, is there anything you would like to do over the last 2 weeks that we didn't do?
Yes.
Okay, what are you doing?
I would essentially like to build a nuclear reactor. Okay, not really.
Okay, I don't think I can do enough for that.
Chernobyl. Poof.
So
Roll 72 d6s and then apply them to yourself for damage because it exploded.
What is he doing?
Make a nuclear reactor.
okay, it's essentially. Do you know? You ever played Halo?
You know the sword
No.
from Halo.
Energy swords. Come on.
Okay. Basically, wind sword bit.
Roll 72 d6.
More or less. So they're actually apparently a thing.
258.
Evan says no. And so does Pete.
Thomas, you can't go to bed till after 10. We're only gonna play for about another hour.
He's telling Win-Win to sleep. Or Wilfred.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I just need to find a way to charge them. I need a power source.
Okay.
So,
To power the sword.
Yes.
Yes, electric eels, absolutely.
Also thinking it would be cool if I could find different flavors of power.
Infinity.
Lightning would be pretty easy to get.
Lightning would be the easiest
So
to
would
get.
like lava. Well,
You want to
Kind
make
of.
it elementals?
So we're gonna focus on lightning because that's gonna be the easiest one to get.
Okay.
And you're testing this out.
yes.
So we're gonna say at some point during these 2 weeks, it's not the right time of year for lightning storms, but we're gonna say there's been a snowstorm with lightning because it's D&D imagination. Why not? Okay. Pete, why don't you make a cherry flavored sword?
We do have a druid that can
Lemon
call
lime power
lightning.
blast.
This
Or
is
you could have
facts.
had Toxin call lightning.
I think that would be a good idea.
That'd be better. And you're putting it into what?
Essentially, okay. So it's there's gonna be a lot of non-realistic properties about this. We'll just have to decide how to flavor it. It's essentially like I'm holding a bar that goes like this, and then the sword just exists when I want it to. It's kind of like a lightsaber, but
Like
made out
a
of
sun
lightning.
sword.
Similar to a sunbeam.
But it's a sword that you have to reload.
Okay.
But I have to charge it.
Yes.
Yes, it's a sword that you have to reload.
Yes, it's a sword with ammo.
Probably has to be charged daily then.
Well,
Or how
what the one in the game is it's got 10 charges, and the way I read it quickly, is that every hit is a charge.
Okay.
And that's what I would have ruled it as.
Okay.
And then it has to be recharged with Call Lightning or Lightning
Okay.
for that type of damage. And I'll research another ones later.
Okay. Okay, so 10 charges until they run out. And can be recharged with lightning.
Yeah.
Which that's 10 attack hits.
Yeah.
That's reasonable. And it would be damage property wise. Is 2d8 electric damage fair for a weapon like this? Or is that too much? Because it should be better than a regular longsword, which I think is 2d6.
1d8.
1d8? What's the sun sword?
1d10.
The sun sword's 1d10 if you use it with two hands.
Yeah.
Okay, so then it should probably be...
Longsword is 1d10 with two hands also.
Okay, so it should have similar to longsword
But
properties.
I get.
But it would
I think
be
I
one
get
hand.
plus 5 radiant though. I get 1d10 normal and
That's
then
why
plus 5
you get
radiant.
so high. Okay,
Yeah.
so you would get your attack modifier, right? So it'd be the same as a regular longsword,
Okay.
but single-handed, longswords can be used single or double-handed.
Yep.
So single would be 1d8, that will be 1d10.
How?
But being as it has a charged property, it has a charged property. Does everybody, how do people feel about it having a plus, or not a plus, but a upgraded damage die, like a D10 and a D12 instead of a D8 and a D10? Being as it only is good for 10 whacks per day, per charge, per thingamajig.
You could do 5 whacks. How many times do you actually hit in the combat? Because you can probably recharge it between each and every combat.
Or if Toxin's
I think
playing,
we
we can
combat
charge
right
it in the
now.
middle of a
With 2
combat.
attacks per action?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, I forget you get 2 per action.
Yeah, me too.
Also, if
Thoughts,
Toxin's
other
playing,
DMs?
if Toxin's playing, you can charge it in the middle.
This is true.
That is true.
But there should be a
I
chance
also
of it
could get
missing
struck
and
by
hitting
lightning.
you.
That is also true. Highly unlikely, but also true.
My
Evan, Pete, thoughts?
My question would be, what are the costs associated with it? Because we're talking about roughly a very rare level of power item. So what is going to have to go into making this? What resources is going into it? So
Yes.
money, time, injury, if this is like a one thing of it's got 10 charges and then it's done. Or is this something that it's going to take weeks in experimentation in order to try to get something set? Or it's going to cost a ton in components?
Or even to have something where when you charge it up, you do actually have to be holding it and get struck by lightning. Like,
My thinking with it was is just in these 2 weeks I'd be trying to find something that can hold a lightning strike and sustain that and then reuse it without just exploding. If I could just get that material in those 2 weeks, I'd be super happy.
So there's rings
but
that
you
store
wanna
spells.
build, so basically you want to build a ladle jar that can funnel the static charge into a blade, is kind of what you're talking about.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Also,
Lots of copper wire.
Call Lightning does 1d10 per level and starts at 3d at 3rd level.
Yeah, so if it has the same, I'm talking just the same damage die. Like if it's the same as a longsword, that's not any more powerful than a longsword. That's 75 gold pieces. It's just a different flavor of damage, right?
But there's differences of resistances.
Yes.
So if it's lightning damage versus slashing, certain things are going to take damage to it in a different way.
And certain things will not take damage to it.
You
Less
could
things.
argue,
Yeah.
like an arcana or a nature check to try to discover a way to build a capacitor.
Yep.
And see based on that whether you make progress or don't make progress in the period of time.
There should be nothing in your hand
Okay.
until you hit, and then it just flashes energy into the person in the shape of that
So-
sword, and then it disappears.
Just a
How much
glorified
money do you
taser.
have
Yeah.
if you were to start spending money?
2,200.
No,
I think.
Okay, so you got some money to spend then.
Well, technically, Rhino gets 2,000. But I like this deal.
That's so weird. Okay.
She has saddlebags.
Yep. Yep. Okay.
Was I Jojo?
So I want you to make a intelligence check.
My grandpa's got bad handwriting. That's why I couldn't read it.
No. Brody, you hurt yourself in confusion.
11.
11. Okay. So you're gonna be able to make a thing that holds 5 charges total.
Okay.
I was gonna divide it by 2, whatever you roll. You rolled poorly.
Very.
5
I say
charges.
roll a 4.
Roll.
Hi.
Got it.
So we're gonna say, roll another intelligence check. This is for searching for the handle. What material?
19.
19. So after some searching, you find a material that is capable of holding charges, and you can fashion it into a handle. However, that is going to cost you 500 gold pieces right there.
Okay.
Just for the handle.
Technically, there shouldn't be anything but the handle. Theoretically.
Theoretically. But you have to imbue magic into it, which is also going to cost, same like a wizard's adding spells, it's going to cost. What the materials are, I don't know, because I'm not a magician.
Just
Make 3 Arcana checks.
Okay. And you said 500, just be correct?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, first one, 27.
Okay.
11. Wait.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 11 for the second one.
Okay.
10 for the next one.
Money's a different story.
Okay.
Love mine. You're going away.
Say, if we talk about money, it'd be a different story.
Oh.
No fun at all.
Okay. I'm doing math.
On the other hand, ... It's a different story.
Okay.
If you want the inside joke, just look at the
Whose
Twitch
song is
chat.
this?
I don't remember. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, there are people spamming.
Mine, I believe.
There's some spam bots in that thing.
We're having fun.
Yeah, I need to ban some more people. But I'm
Don't
trying to
worry
think.
about that. We'll cast them out. We're the moderators now.
Can I?
I can make you guys moderators, I think, at some point. Okay, so that's... So what we're going to say is you create a sword that will hold 5 charges of lightning. Each time you use it, you're going to take 1 point of lightning damage. Okay? This is going to cost you an extra 1,200 gold pieces to finish the creation and magical stuff. Must be charged with lightning, which will also, each time you charge it, it will give you 5 points of lightning damage. So essentially 10 points of lightning damage total for using this sword. But it does,
I like it.
for a single-handed weapon, it's going to do 2d6 damage. Does that sound about fair? He's going to get damage each time he uses it, which is similar to Win-Win's blood, right? Or whatever.
It does
What's the
2d6.
Amplific win. So he's going to get 2d6 damage on the sword, but each time it gets charged, he's going to take 5 points of lightning damage, and each time he hits with it, it's going to take 1 point of lightning damage, and it only holds 5 charges.
So he does 2d6 plus 5.
Yes.
And it cost him 500 gold pieces to do.
It was
No, it cost him a total of
17.
1,700 gold pieces to make it to this point.
That's nowhere near overpowered. A greatsword does
That seems
2d6.
fair.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because it's not perfected, so it's damaging him each time he uses it. Damages him to charge it, but if he max rolled, he could do 17 points of damage, which is similar to what Jeyk was just rolling in combat with max rolls. Or with good rolls, with decent rolls, right? 17
decent,
points
yeah.
on per attack.
Yeah, if
Right? We'll play test that, and if we decide it's not right, we'll work on it.
I can
Change
do.
Magma Whip does more now without.
I can do 30 with a
But
great
90%
sword.
of
hit.
stuff is immune to fire.
My max
Oh, good
roll
point.
while raging is.
I forget about that.
I can do 30 with a great sword.
Yeah, so I think that's about fair.
Wow.
It's just the lightning damage is less
Maneuvers.
resistant, normal.
And there's no
Maneuvers.
physical damage, correct?
Yeah, I don't have that.
Just lightning.
Okay. That's what I was going for.
You're not a fighter.
And also throw flesh golems at him.
Yes. There's all sorts of fun things that are fun with lightning damage.
What?
There's fun things that are fun with fire damage. There's fun things everywhere. So at about this time, we're going to do one more RP thing, then we're going to get back to Jeyk, Cheem, and Toxin. Yes, Evan.
Dylan, in case you do want to switch up the music, I noticed you have only 3 songs on repeat there. I did
4.
send you the 2 that I don't think you got just now, in case you want to throw them in the rotation.
I will do that.
I want to hear which songs.
Let me get that real quick on Facebookers. Yeah, because I lost Samson's
I think it could be 3d6.
song, because I just didn't get it done.
3d6.
It'll get better
Samson is the only one I'm missing currently.
and gold.
Okay.
I guess I could put our theme song in there that you made too. I will put that in as well. So at about this time, brain fart.
Carrick and
Broadleaf arrive at the fortress, and you see 11-4 there.
Oh, we were riding the carpet.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Is Wilfred still in the hallway or wherever he was before?
Yeah, he's still working in the areas there.
I bring Broadleaf over to Wilfred. Wilfred, I believe Broadleaf has something he needs to tell you.
Huh?
What is that?
I'm sorry I took your breakfast.
Nope, other thing.
Oh,
I don't eat.
I have this letter from my grandpa, and it has a very clever hidden message in it that spells out Underdark.
Nope, other thing.
How many things are there?
I'm old.
I know. Wait, I'm older than you.
Why did you want me to tell him?
By a lot.
What did your grandpa tell you to tell Wilfred?
Oh, that's right. I've been sick, okay?
This is just Brody.
Oh my god, he actually forgot.
Yes, he did.
Okay. Wilfred,
Yep.
activate low-down protocol.
Alright, now I get to send something to Keaton. Keaton, you are... So, as he says that, you feel a computer brain thingy happening to you.
I have one.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Where's
I
my
have a
brain?
Yeah.
And your computer... This is like
Does
a
it-
internal thing that you get to read.
Does it feel like a
Like a
sneeze?
computer screen.
Why you got the bag? Calm down.
So like it's kind of like an Iron Man green screen type thing or green wording. Exactly. Sounds just like that in your head.
Dial up.
Play the fax machine
And
sound.
I will send it to you here.
Over Facebook.
Yes.
Do you have a fax machine sound, Pete?
Oh yeah, Dylan. I changed the name of my backup character.
Okay.
Taves just started
Okay.
Wilfred just starts
Wow.
spasming completely.
Yes.
What
Okay.
the hell?
Wilfred, this is. I sent you the lowdown protocol.
Oh, I missed your thing in the chat. I'm so sorry.
What is it,
Oh,
Wilfred?
yeah, let me I'm sorry, I missed the thing in the chat. I wasn't paying attention at that
Just
point.
fax machine noises.
Yeah, you can read it out loud if you want. I enjoyed how I set that
I
up.
walked right over anyway.
It's fine.
There's underscores on everything.
Yes, computer talk. No spaces, underscores only.
If Broadleaf, i.e. die, then T-pose protocol.
I didn't do any if-then statements. Makes me sad. I should have.
If then statements are fun.
That is a programming maneuver.
It
That's
is.
right.
What does it mean, Wilfred?
You fucking.
This
Also
unit
told
understands.
Wilfred that we need to go to Torrent. I have some information for you to reference as well. I was able to map out some of the tunnels I believe he is referencing in this letter.
Oh,
You mapped them out.
A couple. I don't have them all.
I'm assuming you don't have the one we need.
You know, I gotta tell you, I don't know where exactly this is supposed to take us through Torrent, but I will kind of gesture to give him the map. I don't suppose you have a copy, Dylan.
I might actually. However,
Wilfred, do you know how to get to
do
my
you want
shop?
to read the protocol out loud, or do you want me to? I enjoyed it. I will find the map.
Okay.
Lowdown protocol. File access. Commander's last command. Read file. Commander's last command. Builder. Begin journey to Torrent. In Torrent, find secret tunnel under system. Find secret tunnel system under the city entrance marked with my sign. Enter tunnel. Follow west tunnel marked with my sign. Proceed to follow signs. Finished mission. Reference mission log.
756-951 Asterix 342. Commander.
Who's Astrich?
There is a signature. Okay, I do not have the map marked with the tunnels for some reason, but I do have the map, so I will open that up. However,
Wilfred cries a
so
little
that
bit.
is an internal command for you to access that mission log, and the asterisk is a digit that does not work. You can't find that mission log. Something is damaged in your circuits where you can't find the mission log.
It's a single digit.
In hindsight, I should have made it more than one digit.
That's a hard code to crack.
Yeah. It's multiple digits there. We're going to say it's multiple. Something's missing there. It's not proper.
Let's also take into account that he thought his grandson was going to be broadleaf. So one digit is probably plenty.
True. But this is actually a failed reference in Wilfred's internal computing.
Pick a number between
So
3 and 5.
Yeah, you feel like you should have access to this information, but it's
That's
just
only
not
one number.
connecting.
I sit there and grunt really hard trying to get it.
Yes. Okay, so you guys should have the map there of Vale.
What is your
If I can figure out
favorite
where my
number of
mouse
the
is. There
alphabet?
it is.
Yo, what?
Yes. The number I was thinking of was the letter M.
My favorite number of the alphabet would have to be
Okay.
purple.
So Carrick, when you mapped out the tunnels,
The secret tunnels?
the secret tunnels.
The not so well known
Secret
passages?
Oh,
So there's Torrent, right? I'm gonna zoom out just a smidge.
Whoa, hey, that was 2 smidges.
So there was, if I remember correctly, if you have the map in front of you, there was one that went up here and came out right in this little bay for a where a ship took off from. There is another one that came out
Like an underwater.
over here in the wood at the north end of the woods. Then there was another one that came out right where the came out down by this cave and past the Cyclops lair. And then the final one, you followed to the to the west, and you gave up searching for it somewhere right in here, or following it because it was a long, lengthy cave.
Isn't it fun how all these things are tied together?
Yes.
I basically stopped just before the edge of the forest, right above Riverdale.
Okay, I need to move the map up so I can see where Riverdale is.
I think you're close.
There we go.
Yep, right there. Nope. That tree line, the first one. Yep, right there.
Okay. So that's where you gave up on it. But you do remember that it was a darker, deeper thing.
I didn't know we were bringing references into this.
Okay. Anything else?
Sculpture offer.
There you go. See, he's got the map. I don't know why I lose everything I make, but
There's a special magical power that can make me see things.
any other roleplay that you guys would like to have take place at this moment?
Let's
I'd
party
like
to
to know if
death.
Toxin dies or not.
We'll get there. He's in between death saving throws.
Can I point that out real
After.
quick? There's a very interesting conversation in the Twitch chat.
What's going on in the Twitch chat?
You might
The
need to ban
dead
a
was
couple
speaking
people.
with the living.
I did ban 2.
Are they bots?
You might need to
No.
ban a couple more.
It's just
Let me see.
Dylan was asking, Nolan was asking for Kit Kats, and
Yeah, share the Kit Kats. Come on. Okay, y'all are wild.
Okay, so I relayed the tunnel information to Wilfred as soon as he gets
People
done
that are
having
us?
his meltdown of information overload.
Who's that?
It was, I don't know who that is.
kind of
And-
rock ball in my head and wake me
So
up.
he told you where the tunnels are at.
Where's the
Rock ball in your head and you die.
I just start walking.
Fuck.
You're just gonna take off.
Yep, just walk.
Okay, where are you heading?
The tunnels.
To Thomas?
It wasn't like that harsh of a command, but it's a directive.
I'll get outside and realize that I should probably regroup
Okay.
before I go.
Okay. So you get outside.
Yep. I reach out to Wilfred as he's walking outside and I say I mean, I know you have all this information and now you have an objective, but we should probably wait for the rest of the group, wherever the hell they are. I don't know, aside from the three of us, where the hell anyone else is.
Was
Well-
pun intended or not?
The Underdark.
Okay. Okay, so I know we need to get back to Cheem and Jeyk. However, those of you that just got information from the drow, Are you guys going to go back to? This would be about the same time. Are you guys going to go back to the fortress?
Dylan's trying real hard here, guys.
I would.
So, alright, 11-4 freed the guys. They went into the portal. 11-4 was coming out to go get us. I'm assuming then, just for brevity's sake, that we all went back in. I got ticked off at 11-4, realized they were gone. I got more ticked off at 11-4.
I would
Probably
join.
Sam got ticked off as well.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Well, more than likely. He'd be peeved.
Well, and
So,
you maybe
I
wouldn't
think-
even know that 11-4 did it, though.
Well, he's the last one.
They
to
took
go.
11-4.
I'm pretty sure 11-4 would have stated.
I mean, I'm
You
not.
guys
Why
remember
did you
his
state that
inquisitions
you did
about
this?
slavery?
11-4 would not lie, but would not have volunteered any information. He simply would have walked out and said, "We need to determine our optimal route into Menzoberranzan."
So all me and Sam know is that these guys escaped.
Mento benzo.
Yes.
So I'm presuming we're gonna head back to the base rather ticked off.
Sure.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so you guys get mad at each other. Or at 11-4. And so you guys bamf back in.
For brevity's sake, I explained to 11-4 that what they're doing isn't moral and that it's not.
I'm glad nobody's
It's not very
questioning
good.
me.
Yeah.
Just for brevity's sake, I'm not gonna actually sit here and play it out since Thomas wants to get sleep.
Minor god of
I
war.
we may have to put a pin in this RP because 11-4 is going to be raising some very interesting points regarding slavery and the Warforged.
Ah.
Oh, so you're gonna be upset at human race for enslaving the Warforged?
Ooh.
Oh no. We built a racist Warforged now, by the way.
Okay, so you guys arrive back at the fortress.
Rainbow flag resist.
I haven't done anything wrong to him, so I'm okay.
And you guys see 11-4, Carrick, and Broadleaf chatting about the Underdark and needing to regroup with everybody.
So I take it that you folks are on a similar path to go find some of your brethren, Carrick?
Brethren.
Have they seen?
I have no brethren. Well, what happened?
To keep it short, some of your kind kidnapped children. We're taking them somewhere. Some of our party went in the portal to that somewhere. The portal closed. We returned the children. We took captive 2 members of your kind. Brought them
I would restate that.
Be as offensive as you can.
What?
Said slavers, I presume.
Yes. I presume you are not on their side?
I'm not.
That is good to have out of the way.
Where did this portal take them?
Now, DM, what was the place called again? Because all I remember is Menzo.
Menzo Benzol.
That would be Menzoberranzan.
Menzoberranzan.
If somebody knows how to pronounce it better than me, go for it.
Men's all buried in the sand.
The spelling?
Keith, do you know how to pronounce it best?
Welcome to the city of Bohish.
Menzo Berranzan.
Population.
Menzoberranzan.
Menzoberranzan.
Welcome to the city of
I've always said it as Menzoberranzan. Just 100% phonetic. But then again, I always read it and didn't speak it. So
Dylan, do you have any experience with just reading names and then saying them?
I'm going to say Menzoberranzan is what we're calling it until I do a little bit more research.
Would you like a Bohish beverage?
Oh, I respond and I say, where are they taking the slaves?
Would you happen to have any idea of how we could go after them?
It's
I think
pronounced-
it would be prudent.
It's pronounced Menzoberranzan.
Menzoberranzan?
Menzoberran's on.
Menzoberran's on.
Add a little bit of a twist on it to make it look more fancy.
So he's asking you.
Oh,
Yep.
I don't know where they take slaves. Again, that's part of the reason why I am not in the Underdark right now. I don't like it. I don't like them. I don't like what they do.
How do we get to the Underdark?
Excuse me.
Stick your head in a hole.
Depends where we need to go, I guess.
Menzoberranthal.
Who said that?
Broadleaf.
Broadleaf doesn't know that.
Weren't you saying that out loud?
No, I was asking the DM.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Broadleaf doesn't know where to go. Wilfred, 11-4 Feltif, and Samson are aware of the city Menzoberran's on.
So I believe I'm talking to Feltis right now, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's who I'm asking.
From the information that we managed to gather from the two fugitives, they said something about a city of Menzoberranzan.
I immediately just kind of do the wide-eyed reaction, but not like a bodily one. It's just, why would?
Can I make an insight check to see just how affected he is by this?
He might be telling you he was going to say more, but sure.
No, go for it.
That is a 10.
The 10?
That's yes.
Oh, you basically believe what I'm about to tell you.
Perfect.
Why would anyone? That's the. Oh God. It's essentially the worst place to be Underdark. It's the biggest, blackest. It's the Underdark metropolis.
So, unfortunately, it's very possible that two of our, three of our folks might be there right now. Cheem, Jeyk, and Toxin.
Not James.
How did they get there? It's not that simple. You have to go through a crazy amount of tunnels, and the path is not that simple.
It was a portal.
Take what?
Quite literally.
Those three use magic.
Yes,
There
they
was
opened a portal.
in a cave that we had found, or that they had found.
Don't you see why I took the rope? Quickly.
Sure.
They fell into a slaver portal trap.
Alright, well then in this case, I'm just gonna give the broken piece of rope and say this is all that I found that was left of them.
Well, they were curious, it seems, and they went through the portal thinking that it was something interesting, as most would who don't know anything about the Underdark. They went in, thought that the rope was going to keep them alive in case something bad happened,
Not the single man.
and they closed the portal. What 11-4?
Have we eliminated the theory that they have turned into the rope?
11-4 is not here.
Yes, he is.
He went through the portal.
No, that was Jack's.
Jeyk, Cheem, and Toxin went through the portal.
11-4 went through the portal
Well,
with
No,
the
he
Rao and the prison.
No.
behind with us. You're
I
old and see
seriously
now. Shut
don't.
up.
That is a solid theory, but we'll put that on the back burner.
Yes,
could've
while we
sworn
haven't disproven it, my intuition suggests that that is not the best first course of action.
Well, on our end, nothing like that happened.
We went hat shopping.
I went to find a cleric over in Colfax to see if we could reverse the broadleaf issue.
Let's make him look at another undead thing.
Unfortunately, we were too little too late, and it must have been reversed within the 24-hour time period.
It's a bother you didn't ask soon enough. I believe that we had actually found that out.
I wasn't aware of a time limit. They basically gave me one alternative, which was essentially to kill him and reincarnate him. Not a fan of that idea, so we decided to go get him a nice hat instead.
That idea.
We ended up running into his dad. And his dad was going through some stuff in their house and found a letter that was addressed to Broadleaf. Broadleaf read it, found out there was some information for our Warforged here, and referenced it to Wilfred. Wilfred basically had a meltdown, I don't even know what it was, but it was something that filled him with a directive that led us, that is going to be leading us to Torrent through a series of tunnels that I've only started to map. I don't know of anything that will be helpful unless Wilfred recognizes it. But that is essentially what we've been doing. A lot less dark, I guess. But here we are. Wilfred, I believe you have something you need to give or tell.
Yes, Builder, are you feeling okay?
Yes, quite electrified, so to say. Why do you ask?
Well, I mean, I was just told that you had a computational altering experience.
A shocking experience, some would say.
I knew I put a Huma box in you for a reason, 11-4.
Sam is going to leave the room.
I mean, I had to replace a couple necessary computer components, but up and running again, for now anyways.
Do you think you're feeling up to leading us on this not so easy journey that Carrick is describing?
You bet your dandy I am.
As they're having this conversation, I look over at Broadleaf and I say, Broadleaf, do you still have that letter?
Yeah. Yes. It's right here.
Can I see it? Can I see it? Thanks.
Yes. Here you go.
Grab it and I go over and give it to. I can't remember your name again. Damn it.
Feltith?
Feltith, yes. I give it to Feltith and say this was the letter that was given to Broadleaf with a directive for Wilfred. There was some other directive that Wilfred is supposed to give to 11-4. I don't know what it is, but I assume it had to do with the directive. I don't speak Warforged, so...
I forgot to tell Wilfred that Brownleaf died. Whoops.
Builder!
Yes!
You wouldn't happen to have a small rectangular part that's supposed to plug into a similar small rectangular part that only fits one direction and it never quite goes in the correct direction the first time to communicate this to 11-4, do you?
What are you talking about, Felton?
Oh my god.
I believe he means
Sorry,
a USB.
I'm getting premonitions. I apologize.
Cheem laughs as
You see, when one Warforged really loves another
Cheem laughs as
Warforged. Demonetized.
That is the Warforged unit.
Felton,
Okay.
how ancient do you think we are? It's all wireless nowadays, am I right?
Oh, no.
Just kidding, I literally have to stick part of him inside of me to transfer information.
He sticks his finger in your mouth.
Oh no.
Man,
I'm
this
gonna
isn't
turn and
gonna go
stick my
until
finger
10,
in
isn't
Kirk's
it?
mouth.
11-4, open up, I need to give you some orders.
Just
Sensor
that.
bars.
Yeah, this will take about
Read the SoundCloud
10
bar.
to 4 hours, I don't really know.
10 to
Well,
4.
10 minutes to 4 hours.
So the information is being communicated.
10 to 4
you
decades.
get the directive that your commander requires you to follow his sign and follow after him in the city of Torrent, in the tunnels underneath Torrent. And at the end of the message, you see his signature, which says Commander. And also something else.
I don't understand that, Todd.
It's his sign.
I've never seen it before.
He's a Libra. That explains so much.
Okay, so here is the directive. I will zoom in a little bit.
Are we
It's
going to the
even
Olympics?
in code.
Yes.
Oh, you went all up for this one, did you?
Huh? That's not bio.
He's a biohazard. We gotta run.
That's not biohazard. That's something else.
You went all out for this one, didn't you?
I did, and I was gonna print them.
Sheesh. I see a couple of inconsistencies with your code that may cause a bit of disruption in the program. But
So it's commander, and then that's his sign, his symbol.
We're all gonna
Part of the
die.
organization that he's a part of.
This student might be smart, but is not wise. He understands now.
Oh, thank God. The robots are bound by the 3 laws.
Okay.
Oh, Wilfred.
Ow! Are you people ever going to decide on a name for me? I get called Builder, I get called Will. You know what? It doesn't matter.
Wilder.
Wilfred.
Wilder.
I forgot to I forgot to tell you. The letter seems to indicate that my grandfather has passed. So don't get your hopes up.
Past who?
On
Passed on what?
death.
his
He
life.
has been decommissioned.
Who did he give his life to?
No. Wilfred, let me explain this to
His
you in a better
adversary.
way. He is gone, dead. He is inactive.
He is KIA?
Yes.
His
He
biological
is
function-
MIA.
His
So he's
biological
alive.
functions have ceased operating
Possibly.
correctly.
He says if we haven't heard from him in years, which it's been quite a few, I would imagine, he is to be considered dead.
So he's MIA, but wants us to think he's been KIA.
There is no straight answer, but I believe he's been missing for this long.
There are no straight lines in the world.
Clearly, this is a clever ruse. As we know, he was a genius amongst men.
He was
He
my
revolved his intellect.
he was my grandpa.
Where did the stupid train come from?
Huh?
The side of the tricks. That train derailed.
Clearly not.
Okay, so while this is all happening, we're cutting back to what happened multiple hours earlier and is still ongoing. We're gonna finish this combat we started forever ago.
When we started a while ago.
Yes, so I'm gonna pause this, and we're gonna switch back to this creepy music.
I'm guessing even if he wins, we're still gonna become slaves.
There's most likely going to be other problems.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
a lot of
when,
problems.
Jack, you're at the top. your turn. Oh, map.
Yeah, that might be helpful.
Sorry, wrong map.
So there's one row left.
Reckless attack.
No. I am out skis, gentlemen.
Sounds
See ya,
good.
Thomas.
Thanks for joining us,
See ya.
Thomas. We're gonna finish this combat and call it a night because we all have to work
Bye,
tomorrow.
Thomas.
Oh wait, before you go, before we finish this, ideally I'd like to switch to how do Wednesday nights work for everybody during the summer?
I cannot.
You cannot.
He works. I can.
Okay.
Thursday nights would probably work better.
Does Thursday nights work for people for either a summer or a permanent schedule?
Well, I actually need to see when I sign up for work next month.
Okay.
Thursdays work for me.
Thursdays work for me.
Oh, I can change for sure.
Thursday.
I can probably work with like 6 to 9 on Thursdays. It's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna try to keep them from 6 to 10, because 10 is as late as I dare go, but that gets us a solid 4-hour window.
You can take me 6 to midnight.
6 to midnight works for me.
Same.
Thank you.
6 to 6 works for me.
I could maybe make that work on Thursdays, but that's about it. So, okay, we're officially switching to Thursdays as of next session. As I understand it, we get Evan 50% of the time then, but it works for everybody else.
You should change that in your
Okay.
description on your Twitch channel.
I know.
Bye, guys.
Sounds good. Thank you, Thomas.
See you,
Bye,
Thomas.
Okay.
Tommy.
See ya.
Results of the roll.
I'm gonna nap while you guys do this.
Well-
I'm feeling tired.
Okay.
I don't.
How's he
I don't
looking?
drive back. You can.
That sounds
He's
fair.
abused.
Pretty rough?
Yes.
He's like, Dylan, he's like, is he like that?
Kind of, yeah.
We'll
been
do what
hit
I was
pretty good.
thinking then, which is 2 attacks with the great axe. First roll is reckless attack. Also, first roll is 21. Second was 20. I assume they both hit.
He's gonna make the second one miss.
I don't know what I have for damage. Or separate. So reroll damage.
Yeah. He has an ability to parry.
What was this? The first was 6 and 5, so we
James
got
did
6
tell him
plus
to parry
6,
this.
that's 12, that's 14.
14 points of damage. Okay, he's still standing.
Yep.
Do you have a weaponized bonus action?
Okay, so that's the end of your turn.
Yep.
Cheem, anything you want to do while you've been asleep for about 46 seconds now?
Wow.
Even
this session's
sleeping
gonna
is hard.
suck.
I'm gonna yell in my sleep. I have a bomb. Just.
He's gonna yell in his sleep. I have a
Can that be a distraction?
No.
Please? He gets the
That should be a
advantage on his attack
distraction.
He's going to make 2 attacks at you with advantage.
I have a both. That should be a distraction.
First one,
roll. I should have done a bite attack.
I rolled a 5 and a 1.
I don't think either of those are gonna hit.
Nope. The rest of 12 hits you.
No. Do that again, please. I
That is
love
just
it.
over half a mile class.
How about a 22?
Hits.
Okay.
That actually.
That is
That would hit.
7 points of
Unless,
piercing
of course,
damage,
it
and you're
didn't
still
happen.
raging. That's the longest rage ever, by the way. 3 hours.
Yep.
I told you it's going to be an interesting session because you guys decided to all split up.
We
And
can't
you're
have
gonna take some
9
poison
people to
damage.
do everything.
Well, yeah.
13 points of poison damage.
Gotcha.
You still standing?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You're
He's just
getting
gonna keep
down a bit.
attacking
I'm
you.
at 19.
Death saving throw for Toxin.
Oh.
The longer you stay alive, the less likely
I
toxin.
don't want to use my diamond on
You
him.
could use your action to stabilize Toxin on your next turn so he doesn't die.
That was a nat 20, so he's at 1 hit point.
Yep, he is up at 1 hit point.
Okay. So no, I will not do that. I will make 2 reckless attacks with a bite.
Just submit yourself.
So that's
He's got plot armor.
25 on the first, and the second's gonna be
How many points of damage on the first?
a 23.
23 points of damage on the first?
No, 25 and 23 to hit.
Okay, they both hit.
Okay.
He can't negate that.
So I get the first one's gonna be 5 plus 6. That's 11 on the first. And then the second is 6 plus 6. 6 plus 6, so 12, so 20.
Okay,
3.
that knocks him out. He's unconscious.
And I gain 11.
Okay.
So they're both unconscious?
They're both unconscious.
How does it rule for attacking someone who's unconscious? It's an automatic crit?
Yeah. No.
You get advantage.
You get advantage on prone. No, you actually don't get advantage on prone when you're using melee. No, when you're melee, yes. You get advantage on prone creatures when you're in melee.
So if they're in death savings throws, if they're attacked, that's 2 failed saving throws
Per attack.
per attack.
But what do I gain as the attacker?
Advantage?
They can't really hit back very well because they're dying.
Well, yeah.
Advantage because they're prone and you're in melee.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna turn the one that got knocked out first, so you don't be sneaky and get 3 saves before this happens.
Okay. So he actually should have had a save already. So I'll see where that's at.
Could have been a natural.
That was a natural 1, so that's 2 fails.
Nice. So he's gonna get. That's a 13 plus 7 without the advantage. I'm gonna roll the advantage anyway, and that's a 9, so it hits.
Yep. He's dead.
That's
He's kaput.
hold up. That's
need a
6
damage
plus
there.
6, which is 12, which means I get 6 hit points back. Thank you very much.
He's been
How
turned
does that work? What is that
It's
ability?
biting.
Oh, the biting.
Vampire-esque. Yes,
Don't
that's
worry,
quite
he's been
nice.
turned to mush.
Yeah,
quite
he's
nice.
been chewed up. Okay, the second one.
Second one,
He
Do
gets
I
another
do
death saving
Is that
throw.
per
You
attack or is
save,
that per
one
turn?
save.
per attack.
Are you sure?
Yes. $16
Misses.
and less.
He gets another
Yeah.
saving throw. That's a fail. Success and a fail.
At 1 and 6.
2 successes.
Do I gain anything extra for doing a reckless?
This is watching Nolan.
Other than
miss a
advantage,
dead
no.
Character.
He's trying to kill a down character. He's missed it 3 times. 4 times.
13 plus 7.
That one hits.
So, and that's 8
Mushify.
plus 6.
That's both of his
I gain
remaining
7.
saving
Are you
throws.
sure that's every attack and not just once a turn?
If
So
you're
it's
under
every
half
attack.
hit points.
Hey,
Okay.
Half of your max hit points.
Wake
You
me
get
up.
That is max.
Okay, so you have killed them both.
Yeah, brutally.
Now what?
Go to him, and can I cast Detect Magic to see if I can figure anything out?
wait. Can
Can
I
I just
yell?
go shake him?
Can I yell one more thing?
He wakes up.
Okay.
before
I exit my
Before
rage
you
first.
before you shake him, you're gonna say another thing while you're asleep.
I'm gonna yell. There's a skeleton inside me. I don't know how to get it out.
Yeah,
And on
so
that
you-
note, I try to dig for the skeleton.
So
No.
you go shake him. He wakes up. Literally, that's all you had to do is shake him.
Mhm.
You could have ran over and shook him. He'd have been up for the whole
That was
fight.
like an hour.
But
Well-
no.
I didn't know that.
Why?
I'm just unconscious.
Why I gotta do nothing but sleep talk the entire session?
I just got to say random bullshit.
So
The
You
last
guys-
one being more interesting than the other. I have
I'm
a
gonna say,
bomb,
can you
and
please
there's a
heal me?
skeleton inside of me.
I'm half dead.
so you guys are
I might be able to do something that I'm not
Yes, talk.
positive. I might be able to do something.
I'll
Not
down the.
positive.
I'll have the. Oh, I don't even know what the other one is looking like.
This is heavy. Yo,
Toxin is 0 healing spells and is at 1 hit point.
You said I had 10 charges on the.
Yes, but you did use one
I think-
earlier to
Yeah, I
cast
just
Conjure
put that
Animals.
now, so I'm at 4 charges used, and I did not do Conjure Animals. I did Cure Wounds.
No, because you did Conjure Animals.
Back then that was 3 charges. I did Cure Wounds. Now I'm at a total
Okay.
of 4 charges.
Okay.
And then I will cast the healings. I'll get both Toxin and Cheem in the same spot, and cast the healing
Spirits.
spirit, because that does. With the wand, I'll cast healing
Heals
spirit,
mush the corpse.
which will heal both of them, I believe.
I think so, if I remember how Healing Spirits works.
And I get 5. We decided because it's spellcasting modifier plus proficiency bonus for as many as I can do.
Yes.
What's the spellcasting modifier for
For you?
the wand? I guess.
For you.
Yeah.
So you're not proficient with magic.
And you're still
We had
raging.
agreed to have the
Did we
proficiency
agree?
bonus on that. We had.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so just your proficiency bonus then. And whatever druid spellcasting modifier is.
It's either intelligence, wisdom, or charisma, and they're all 2s.
Wisdom.
It's wisdom for druids.
So I get 5, so you guys need to get 5d6 that way then.
Over the next few minutes. It's
Over the
it's-
next 5
It's
rounds.
a 1d6 per round.
So over
It's
the
like,
next
wow.
30 seconds.
Yeah. So roll
Uh,
5d6s.
1, 6, 5.
Are you keeping track?
Set.
13.
That's 8, 13. 1.
14.
One more. 5.
19 points of healing.
That could have gone better.
That could have gone a lot
Could have
better.
been 30.
Could have been.
So you guys find yourself in the Underdark.
So each
Oh,
of us.
I was in the square
Yes,
too.
both of you. Okay, I'll allow it.
That was dumb on my part. Okay.
So, how many?
19 points of healing.
19.
And then that's 3 charges. I might be able to do it again.
I love just making perception checks
Is that all you did?
for dice.
I had combat lined up for you guys.
I can
but
do
you
that
didn't
again.
progress Story line as far as
Wait,
I thought.
it'll be fun. I
I
can do that
tried
twice
walking
more.
Huh?
I can do that twice more.
Okay.
2. 2. 6. It's 10. 15. 19.
Okay.
One more. Consistent. So
Oh,
19
yeah.
again to everybody.
Nice, another 19.
Okay, I'm actually looking like a person again.
Okay, we got 4, 5 in total, 6 in total, 11 in total. So
Oh my gosh, you
4?
horrible rolls. Yep, 2 more.
14 in total.
You rolled. I said you had 2 more. Oh no, you only get 5. Yeah, 14 in total. So another 14, guys.
So what are you guys at?
I'm full. I got completely full in the last one.
Yep, the last one filled Toxin up all the way too.
I have another
I see that there's
8 hit points to go, but I'm at 95, so we're good.
I see that there's tents over there.
Yeah, you wanna go check out the tents?
Yeah,
Yes.
we gotta get
I'll-
out of it.
Okay, so you guys go check out the tents.
There's 5
and
more
you
drow.
5 more drow.
Hold up.
5 more drow. and
What's
you're
it look like
dead.
for exits?
There is a tunnel at the far end of this. Well, you can't see in the dark, so
Is
you
it
don't know.
Is it well known?
Is what well known?
The tunnel.
I can check for
Okay.
exits after we check those tents.
Would you call it a secret?
It's a secret tunnel.
Secret
So you
tunnel.
guys go over there and look, and you see there's a fire with what appears to be a fire pit with coals in it. Not really putting up any light. They're very, very faintly smoking. And
I'm
in
lighting
each
the
of the
rapier.
tents is just some standard rations, gear, nothing super special or magical.
Oh, I was hoping.
Letter from the drow soldier's sick daughter, hoping that daddy can come home soon.
Actually, slight change.
A letter from its
These
slave.
2 drow, after you killed them, you realize they're both women.
So now you have
Nice.
to live with that.
War of the Dice, Dilligaff.
He didn't know it was
Dilligaff.
dark.
Dilligaff?
Do I look
Technically,
like
I would have
give
seen
up?
that.
Yeah.
I think Jack would.
Yeah.
I
you
would
guys-
I
You
would have
would.
been the only one to notice.
Why would she?
Yeah.
So he's
You
sad
were like,
now.
oh,
Anyways, moving on.
who cares?
So there's not much there.
Just some standard gear. You gather that the 2 magic users
Anything
above
on that one?
some gold coin,
Stronger than you.
How much?
That's what Tree
15 gold pieces.
Desert hall.
What's it look like for exits?
Scouting around the tunnel
Wait.
in the pitch black.
Can I be looking around with the night vision
Yep.
stuff?
You can. So
Looking for
Cheem, are you
exits
kind of
too.
just like leading them by the hand? Because they can't see anything.
I also have the thing lit.
Okay, and the rapier will light. the way.
I lit it the moment after I awoke.
I have an idea.
Wouldn't that make her goggles overexposed?
They're clearly not friendly to us being here, but I do have disguise self. I can make myself look like one of them and you 2 as prisoners.
That would turn out well.
That would
And try to
probably
get
work
out of
out
here.
better than what we're actually doing.
Better than walking out like this.
I never applied the night vision goggles to me. I never could find them, and you said you would get them on my character for me.
I'll work on that while you guys chat.
If I wear the goggles and cast disguise self, will the goggles be visible? Because you can change your clothes and stuff too,
yeah, You
right?
can change your clothes and stuff.
So they wouldn't be visible even. Because the drow have dark vision.
Session ends up on that.
So it'd be a good idea if I had the goggles, because then I couldn't even
Yeah.
see that the goggles
I
were
was
there.
about to suggest that. Just here. I had him the goggles. He has the goggles now.
So I put them on
Some more fascism.
to my giant head.
Yes.
Pete. How do, fellow slavers?
How do, fellow slavers? Yes,
This is gonna be some
the
interesting
skateboard
RP.
to the backwards cap. How do, fellow slavers?
And
Feller.
Fellow slavers.
so, quick question before we continue. How much longer do you guys want to go? I'm looking for another 10-15 minutes.
I'm fine.
I was kind of figuring we'd end up probably quitting about here.
Pretty much, because
The people need to get to bed.
to be 100% fair, everything in the Underdark wants to kill you.
Exactly, that's why I was thinking.
You should
this
wait.
is
Yes.
probably a
You
good
should wait for your
area to
party
quit.
in those camps.
We don't
Oh,
know when
assuming
you're coming
you-
or if anything else is coming.
You guys are gonna come the same way and get the same way?
Oh, don't worry
Yeah.
about that. I have no idea that they're there.
I would also.
I have a plan.
One thing I can
wanna
say.
find the secret
Could you
tunnel.
burrow into the wall and just kind of hide it, so we have an outcrop, a small little base that we could come back to and heal up every once in a while.
Minecraft Nether portals.
Not
Hey,
really,
you don't
no.
have any anti-trees
I don't have
down
way
there.
Well, Toxin can. Toxin
Toxin
can
can,
morph
right.
into a mole.
He can.
You
Yeah.
can. We'll do it next session with Toxin.
Yes.
Okay,
This
so
is a good pausing.
Yeah,
This is
it's
a
a
good
good
pause.
This
pausing.
is checkpoint. We've reached
Because
the
we
checkpoint.
clearly should have
That doesn't mean you
a
guys
small
need to
base
come
so we
back.
can
A
heal
plan.
up.
Broadleaf.
Oh, I'm just wondering how long it's been since I ordered my weapon.
You ordered a weapon? I have no memory
Plus
of
2
this.
glaive.
I'm gonna have to look into
It's
that.
like 5,000 gold pieces.
That's right, it was very expensive. Where did you order it from, Seth?
Yeah.
You're not getting that for a while. Sorry to
You see, he gave me a timeline.
He did.
A timeline.
It's been about a
Why
month.
don't you just make your own weapons, man?
It's
I
not supposed
asked
to
if you
be.
could make me one, but you can't enchant, but you can somehow make a bottle that holds lightning in the shape of a sword.
2-month completion.
I just found
It's
some
almost
good,
finished.
Good rock.
It's about half finished. You,
I
probably,
found
you won't
it.
have it before you go down there.
That's
Okay,
unfortunate.
I found a spicy storage rock.
so we're gonna hang up the Twitch here. Thank
Bye.
you guys for joining us, all of our followers.
What?
You can do that?
It's been a while since I've tried it, but
That's the
I
sound it made when the snake got sucked into the portal.
It kind of makes me want to puke.
A little bit.
I can almost do it with one hand.
Why? Is it because of the bones clattering
Okay. Hanging up the Twitch chat, the Twitch now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, you know, all that
Can't do
fun
that.
stuff. Or if you just
Isn't it
thought we
follow?
were kind of funny, follow, like, subscribe. You can subscribe on Twitch, or you can follow us on Twitter. We're on Facebook.
We have
See a
Twitter.
subscribe button.
Not Twitter. YouTube. I'm tired.
You
Okay.
follow on Twitch, not subscribe on
I can
Twitch.
You
manage
can
to
follow
subscribe on
or
Twitter.
subscribe on Twitch.
I want to see a subscribe button.
Subscribe may cost money.
Please subscribe.
Yes.
No, usually
Don't subscribe, it's
we're
just
poor.
a game.
That's true. Don't subscribe.
We can't
Spend
if you
your money
want
on your
to.
own.
Special benefit
Yes.
game.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.